All right, we are live. November 15th, Saturday night. Just queued up. Actually did a quick solo shuffle and then turned on the stream. Yeah, it won't be a super long one, just a couple hours, 2-3 hours, something like that. But yeah, let's get some games in. Make sure stream is up and running. Looks like it's working okay. All right. Um, check YouTube. Yeah, it looks okay. All right. What are we doing? So we're queued as demo and F. I think it's too late in the night to do any EU games. So I think I'm going to queue on this character and then fire up some beta because I am slowly getting accustomed to the beta, getting kind of comfortable with the new trees. I think I should just pick one spec to start with. Seems like demo is sort of like all the rage on beta, so maybe I should start with demo. Yeah, let's do that. All right, let's fire up demo. Um, so let's do Inky first. The reason I'm doing Inky is because Inky is Alliance, and honestly, Stormwind is and the Alliance aesthetic is just a million times better. It's a million times better than the uh, you know, everything else, honestly. All right, let's see. Okay, we're queued. Just checking the audio levels real quick. Looks okay. So this is my main account. This is the beta. Let me make sure the audio is working on the beta. Okay, there we go. Hey Fjern, how are you doing? How are you doing? Okay, all right, let's see. What should we start with? I'm curious. I'm actually a little more curious about Affliction than Demo. Oh my gosh, the keys are popping. Um, I'm a little less curious about Destro. I feel like Destro needs another pass. I mean, just looking at the Destro tree, it looks like a mess. Hey, Fjern. Worst lock NA? Oh yeah, have you been practicing lock? I saw your message. Um, like you want to commit to lock, but you're feeling like it's challenging. Lock is not the easiest to pick up. It might be better next expansion. Just judging from the toolkit that I don't know about Destro. Destro looks kind of like I feel like this tree is kind of half baked. It feels like there's a lot of weird stuff in here. Like Soulfire is here, but there's no decimation, which to me makes no sense. Like there's no world in which you do that. So, all right, let's see what is this. We've got a 2900 demo. I'm playing demo. Let me reload my UI. Fear, and you've been losing games, only winning 2 rounds under 1K. Are you playing mostly um, Blitz or Shuffle, or what are you playing mostly? And what spec have you started at? Destro? All right, let's see. Blitz. I'm gonna play Soul Harvester. Actually, there's a lot of melee here. Maybe Diabolist is the way to go. Let's go Diabolist. Blitz, Diabolist. All this is fine. Let's see, gear, fine, whatever. All right, let's do it. Both Affliction. So Affliction is by far the hardest spec to learn in PvP as a Warlock out of the 3 specs. Demo and Destro are miles easier to learn. So like if you're like really trying to focus on Warlock and kind of master it, I would start with Destro, Hellcaller Destro, or either spec of demo. Akuma, your advice to you since you played that class for 25 years is change the class. I think affliction is looking pretty good in midnight right now. It's like it can work, but it is I feel like I'm working twice as hard to get the same result as I get from Destro or demo. It's that much harder. And I think as a new player, Affliction has a ton of keybinds, and it's very easy to get disrupted with like interrupts and stuff. So totally recommend starting with Hellcaller Destro is probably the most intuitive for most people who are like just starting their Warlock journey, you know. But it's also just practice. Like every oh my gosh, I didn't even summon a fell guard. I'm like not paying attention at all. Um, all right, let's stun the warrior. I like kind of opening on the warrior because they're usually the most forward person in our team. Drop a fell lord right in the middle. AoE stun. I think we're kind of doing pretty good here. Interrupt the healer. That's not a healer. That's a ret. Tricked me. Alright, let's go into the healer. Actually, you know, I think it's a bait to go on the healer. You should always go on whoever's furthest forward, and that's the DK. I'm actually pretty good at killing DKs as demo, because DKs have a lot of tools against magic damage. Less so against my pets axes and stuff. Alright. Spear that guy. Port over here. Slow this guy. Fear this guy. Slow everybody. So just spam Curse of Exhaustion. Alright. They got the flag, so that means that we can't just quick cap and win it. So we fight it out. Torrent stun them. Let's hit this guy. This mage looks pretty feared. I think I saved my trinket here. I think I need to help with the defense. So I'm going to stay here, try and mess with these guys. Interrupt the poly. Man, he's using all his cooldowns. That was a pretty big waste of block and cauterize, but okay, let's see. Fearing you're not just starting. Yeah, not just starting, but like how should I put it? Like if you're trying to like really like focus, because like you've been playing a lot of different classes, right? So that's naturally it'll increase your overall game knowledge, but set you back in terms of like mechanical practice. Hold on, let me focus here. Okay, we fearing. Actually, I think I have to kill the DK first, because the DK is the one who's gonna. What? Slow him. Alright, just hit this guy. Whatever. Hit something. Stun that. Dude, this slow is insane. What in the world is this nonsense? Ha! Popped him in the head. Alright. So we're doing pretty good on defense. Do we have too much on defense? Got. No, actually, we're pretty good on defense here. I think this is good. Their healer is already here, so I'm kind of thinking I should probably send some pets on him just to mess with him. Wait, that's not their healer. What am I doing? That's their flag carrier. Never mind. Alright, let's go upstairs. Alright. Hey, Pack, how are you doing? Akuma. Yeah, so what I was saying, Fiorin, is like, I'm not saying you're a beginner. It's more that the mindset of playing a main versus trying out a bunch of different stuff is totally different. So like you're now like you're starting to make some decisions like I'm gonna play. Oh my gosh! Fear bomb here. There we still scored. Okay, because I was like he's gonna just score real quick, but this guy showed up real in the last second. You know what? I'm gonna port up. I can't win that fight, so I'm just getting out of there. Oh, wait, what? This guy followed me. He hunted me down. Alright, I think I just die. I die with dignity. Alright. Um, Pack, did I watch AWC? I watched a little bit of it. I didn't catch all the games. Was kind of out and about a lot today. Yeah, it was good. Saw some Warlock action. Some of it went well, some of it did not go well. Totally depended on who's like what the comp is that they're facing and stuff. If you're that guy, so I think I need to control this DK. He's the main threat to my healer. Spam slow. Okay, that was a pretty quick cap. Let's see. Love seeing all the locks. So I think I only noticed, so I didn't see all the games. I missed a lot of the gauntlet yesterday too. So I saw some Destro. I think that's it. I saw some Destro from Cats and Dogs and the EU team, Echo or whatever. And some was good. I mean, they're all really good players, obviously. But man, some of those teams are just insane. Okay. I think this is Calvish. Yeah, I think that's Calvish. It's on my team. All right, let's just slow these guys all down. Kind of wrecking them in the fights. Hey, we fear. Stun this guy. Drop a Fell Lord right there. Let's just stay on the healer. So, because I'm stuck in combat here, I don't think it makes sense for me to try and like pivot immediately to defense. Simply because, well, maybe I will now. Maybe I can get out of combat now. Healthstone. Yeah, let's see. How long do you think it'll take my imps to stop attacking? Get out of combat. Could be all day. You know, I am gonna miss the out of combat week aura. I will lose that for in midnight. Oh, I'm out of combat. Nice. Where is he? It's on the flag, on the roof. Yeah, there's some really great teams out there. There was a decent amount of variety too, so it wasn't like there were a lot of RMP mirrors, but it wasn't all RMP mirrors. You know, it wasn't the worst. Let's see. What do we think? All right. Nice win. Good way to start the day. Okay. Uh, yeah, Warlock is tough, Furin. It's definitely not the easiest, but I think it will be better in midnight. Because like we're gonna take a look at in between queues. So I'm gonna queue up again. Wait, is that affliction or is that let's queue affliction solo and demo for Blitz. Because I haven't been playing a lot of demo in Blitz. Kind of missed it. Because I feel like when I play affliction and Destro and Blitz, it's just like I just run at the team fight. I don't really have to think about anything. Demo's like a little more strategy. Hey Bard, how's it going? Okay, so we're in queue. On this account, let's check out the talent tree because this is on the midnight beta. So I already glanced at the Destro talent tree previously. It looks like they haven't finished it. There's no world in which this makes sense. Wait, opening a yeah, there's no world in which this makes sense. Unless, wait, how hard do you think Chaos Bolt hits for it? Let's see. So the tooltip for Soulfire here says 19,000. It's kind of funny because they've recalibrated all the numbers. Spellbook, Chaos Bolt, 10,000. Oh, so it actually hits mega hard. So this hits as hard as 2 Chaos Bolts. And that's probably capable of critting. So it could be like 3 Chaos Bolts in a single spell. Okay, that's why they took out Decimation. That's kind of interesting. This kind of reminds me of how like Pyroblast used to be way back in the day. Just like a really scary spell that you sit there like charging up and then everyone runs behind a corner and then you fizzle it because everyone just dodges it. But I guess I could see there being like an actual skill component to that. That's kind of interesting. 2.7 seconds is an eternity. Even with a lot of haste, probably get that to like 2.3 something. I don't know. Hmm. Hey Diddley. Hey, you heard you could buy the classic PvP transmogs if you got either 1800 in RBGs or Blitz? Is that confirmed or were you amazed? I'm honestly not really sure. I I I just like play the game. I get the transmogs, but I never really like hunt for transmogs. So I don't remember when you get them. So I apologize. I don't know. You could probably that information might be on Wowhead. Wowhead seems to have like the most up-to-date information on that kind of stuff, like transmogs and achievements. So maybe check that out. But yeah, sadly, I don't know. I do know that you can get everything you need out of some combination of Blitz and Shuffle, with the exception of any like gladiator specific stuff from 3v3. Everything else, like all the transmogs and enchants and stuff, you get from Blitz and Shuffle. Maybe even just Blitz. Maybe you don't have to do any Shuffle. Blitz, I would highly recommend you do Blitz over RBGs. RBGs is a pretty dead bracket. Um, I think it's extremely. I mean, I don't think there's more than 20 people playing RBGs. I'm not even exaggerating. Like 20 people playing RBGs at any given time. It's like like there's nobody there. But Blitz has a fair number of people. If you play healer, you can get into games very quickly. If you play DPS, it will vary a lot depending on your rating and how popular your spec is. If you're playing an unpopular spec, you'll get lots of games. All right, Furin, you played demo a bunch as well, just as bad, CC'd, kicked, and dead. So you will get CC'd a lot, but your pets will still be doing damage even when you're getting CC'd. So as long as you get a couple of Hand of Gul'dans here and there, a couple of fears here and there, you're doing more than you think. And another thing about demo is like at least currently, you're rarely going to top the damage meter. You're more like trying to hang in there and not do pitiful damage. That's the goal. So you set your expectations lower, and you'll be a lot happier. All right, let's see. So I'm gonna. I don't want to do Destro right now on beta. Let's do let's do affliction first because I think I'm most curious about how all this malefic stuff works. Um, I strongly prefer the playstyle of Hellcaller, at least currently. Soul Harvester. I mean, let's see. What did they change? I think it's the same stuff. Like it's the same idea. It's like you're kind of still based on Haunt, Shadowbolt, and Nightfall. It looks like. So I think I glanced at this earlier. So Hellcaller, let's take a look at this. This was always more interesting. So Wither and then Malevolence. I think the playstyle is probably pretty similar, at least on the hero talents. So let's just grab the same stuff. What's this? Increases the damage of UA by 4%. I think that's good because UA, if UA is the way it is now, it's like probably a big part of your single target. This seems good. Seems good. One thing I've liked more and more is Hate Fury rituals. So I think Bleak Heart Tactics is by far the better choice when you play Destro, but the interaction between um, kind of like Blackened Soul and Wither and stuff, it's like much stronger with Destro, but with Affliction, this is not the worst. Hate Fury. And what's this? Maybe you skip this. Yeah, skip that because right now you can't get all the talent points you want because what's this? Wither has a chance to gain stacks when it critically strikes. Yeah, let's just try this, whatever. All right, so we'll start here and then, hey, panel focus. Do I still recommend Oblivion for Hellcaller and Blitz for retail? I do, but that's just me. I've literally never, okay, not literally, not never. I very, very rarely encounter other warlocks, other affliction locks who play Oblivion. I think it's like a massive boost to your kill potential. I think it's like huge if you can get all your dots rolling and then Oblivion somebody. Um, to me, that's the difference between getting a kill and just like seeing them hover around 50% all game and never die. So I don't know. Your mileage may vary, but it's worth trying out and seeing if you can fit it into your playstyle because I think it's just 1 point. It's not like it takes a ton of points. It's pretty good. Um, and it's shadow, so you get kicked on it sometimes, and people will kind of like go way out of their way to try and CC you or kick you. That's okay. You just start spamming Wither again. Fjern, which is easier, demo? You've been playing Diabolist. So Soul Harvester. Personally, I play Soul Harvester more because I think it's easier to play. Because so I here's what I think. I think the specs where it's harder to shut you down by getting kicked and stunned and stuff. I think those are easier to play for me. So I like Soul Harvester demo because it's a lot harder to shut down because more of your damage is loaded into Demon Bolt, which is an instant cast. So if you're getting like stunned and stuff, you just keep Demon Bolting, you know? It's not the worst thing. And you can cast Demon Bolt when you're kicked in Shadow because it's a Shadow Flame spell. It's huge. So you can try and like with Diabolist, it's not that bad because you get the AOE Howl of Terror. Very nice to kind of like get a little space, but you have to hard cast a lot, and um, they're both they're pretty similar, I'd say. But if somebody's like kiting you a lot, I think Soul Harvester is easier. But both are good, totally good. Um, Hellcaller Destro is definitely worth a shot though because that's definitely the easiest to play when you're getting shut down because you're just withering everything and then malevolence, no problem. All right, anyway, let's take a look. So I think the left side of the tree is pretty wild. It's wild because like as affliction, I think the ability to take Howl of Terror as an affliction lock along with Mortal Coil is probably massive. It's got to be massive. Shadow Fury is okay, but Shadow Fury is a very good spell. But you already have Coil and Howl of Terror. It's funny. I'm gonna have to learn a different keybind for both of them. All right, let's. I think we get both those. So I think we try out all this Drain Life stuff. I don't know. Hard to tell if the Drain Life stuff is good or not. I'm hoping this gets buffed because this is half as good as it is on retail, and this is a massively important talent point in retail. It's like a game changer in terms of how much tankier you feel. Um, I don't love the left side of the tree. It seems it's much stronger than in retail because you can get two really good CCs here. But there's a lot of choices hard choices to make. Don't need that. Definitely need that. This I'm not sure. I don't know if Blight of Weakness or Blight of. I just don't know. I mean, the weird thing to me is that they're adding a ton more keybinds. So Affliction already has a ton of keybinds, but now you're going to need a keybind for Curse of Exhaustion, Curse of Tongues, Blight of some sort of blight here. Isn't there another blight somewhere over here or something? I don't know. Maybe that's it. And you'll have Curse of Weakness. But I guess you wouldn't be spamming them. Wait, you still have Jinx though, right? Yeah, you still have Jinx, so that's good. Say Diddly 457. UA is stackable now. UA is back to our single target spender, and Seed is the AoE spender. Yeah, that's pretty good. With Seed of Corruption, so I never play Affliction in PvE. Can you just spam Seed on the same target, or do you have to tab Seed like before? Which is super annoying. I mean, it's fine, it's just annoying. I bet you have to tab Seed. Pack. All specs are going to have Coil and Howl. Yeah, it's insane. We should lose a few buttons, have room for Howl. Doesn't Blight just make Curse AoE? So Blight is a separate button, I think. Unless I'm reading that wrong. Let me see. Yeah, these are all separate buttons. So you need like one. I don't know. I think it's super annoying. But the question is like, are we actually going to be able to afford this? Because so Blight of Tongues seems very good. 100% slower casting time is that sounds insanely good against the caster. Like that's gonna mess them up. 2-minute cooldown. This is like the equivalent of a. That's like the equivalent of a Fell Lord against casters. You know. I think this is massive. And there's always a caster in every game because there's always at least a healer. So you're probably always gonna take this. I'm guessing. Probably take this. So Soul Leech is probably the thing you skip in order to afford more stuff. Like Frequent Traveler seems good. This seems good. This is okay, but I would skip it because like you used to have to take this to get this, but now it's not necessary. So, um, Soul Leech. So this I'm not sure. I'd have to test this. I'm not sure how much this matters. Drain life stuff. So this I'm not sure either. Mortal Coil is a pretty big heal. It's like 20%, right? So 25%. This is a 5% health. And actually increased range on Mortal Coil is actually very good. Because Mortal Coil, super annoying to try and cast this on somebody who's ranged. This is skippable. So Foul Mouth seems really good, right? How does this work with Jinx? Oh my god. Does this mean that hold on. Does this make Jinx insanely good? Can you AoE curse? Hold on. I don't even have mount keybound. Hold on. Alright. Let's see. Curse of Exhaustion. Oh my lordy. Was that one soul shard? Holy cow. We're gonna AoE curse? Do you think that's gonna work against players? Dude, Affliction's busted. Alright, let's see. Uh, we are playing demo here. Let me reload real quick. Dude, Jinx, the way Jinx interacts with Foulmouth makes this extremely exciting. You're gonna have so much time to just like, oh my gosh, I hate how the camera works in there. All right, here we go. What are we doing? This is a 20. This is a 3K game. All right, we got a 3K game. Got a bunch of casters. DK. Let's see. Am I sitting or what? Let's see. I think I might be sitting. It's fine. Against Sub Rogue, I don't know. Okay. I think that guy's gonna sit. I don't know. Whatever. All right, let's He looks like he's getting ready to sit. Yeah, rogues should sit. They can't really contribute to the team fight anyway. Trinket that. AoE stun. I should have gone Soul Harvester here. Did we just trade bases? That's Did we not have anybody sitting? I think the Pally might have ghosted it. What? Oh, the Pally says he lagged. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't think he was anywhere near the base. Oh well, whatever. So they took the flag. They kind of crushed us in mid. Let's just hit this guy. He used Communion. He's taking extra damage from the holding the flag. Trying to interrupt me? I see how it is. Alright. Big amount of damage. Alright, I don't even want to pick up the flag though. I'm a goner. Bard, you just got your first duelist on AF. Nice. Well done, well done. Well done. Oh boy, are we getting wrecked in the base? Okay. So we're getting kind of crushed in this game. But we are, you know, we're hanging in there. It's hanging in there. Okay, I'm gonna sit. They want me to sit. That's fine. I had to use my trinket. Not great. Not great. Nice. Got him in combat. Drop a Fell Lord here. I think I killed him. Nice. Alright. pretty much styled on that rogue. What do you think? All right. And I still have my wall, so I'm actually in a decent spot. I'll probably have my whatchamacallit back soon. Trinket. As soon as the rogue is back up, he's back up, so I have to be a little bit more cautious around the Oh dang, they already took the flag. That was quick. Oh no, they didn't. Shoot, I had to trinket. Nice, kill that guy. Where do you think the rogue is? Do you think he's... There he is. I see him. So I dot him. So one thing that you have to do a lot as demo when you're defending bases, you actually do have to keybind corruption these days, because you wanna toss a corruption on any sort of stealther as soon as they pop out. It's your only dot that can keep them out of stealth, and it's instant cast. It's a nice way to spin the flag too. I actually might win this one. It's quite the comeback. Yeah, I just keep spinning my flag, spinning my camera, because I want to make sure I don't miss. And I never, like, I don't get baited into following them. I have to stay near the flag-ish area. Let's drop a Fellord here, just in case. Because we're getting pretty close to the cap point. I think we win in about 10 seconds. All right. I actually think I did my part. I won a 1v1 against the rogue, just straight up. Spear this guy. All right, nice victory. Hey Kay, hello. Your favorite lock? I hope so. All the other locks out there. Actually, you know, I feel like there's a lot of very good and chill warlocks out there. I feel like warlocks are we're a cool bunch. Yadogami, do I still recommend a? Oh yeah, you asked that in the Twitch chat. I think Oblivion is slept on. I think people... It doesn't do the kind of damage it used to do. And it doesn't like... It's not amazing damage, but it's just enough to be worth using. So that doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to use something that's like just barely good enough to use. But it's actually... It's like Hellcaller doesn't otherwise have like a single target burst. So I think it's worth it. I think it's gotten me a lot of wins. Okay, let's see. Pack. That'd be insane if you can AoE dot everyone in one global. I don't know. Does it even have a cooldown? It doesn't say anything about a cooldown. Let's see. The thing is with the Jinx, it's still going to spend a shard. What? Oh, I don't have that keybind to my normal keybind. Oh my gosh. Why did I put that there? All right. Yeah, I think it's... I mean, I don't think there's any cooldown on it, really. Oh my gosh, the UI is terrible. It shows me everybody's dot. It doesn't even show me, like, my dots prioritized. Horrible. But yeah, that's, like, really good. Dude, that's insane. Okay, Bard, how would you rework this map if you could? Wait, which map was I just on? I like have total amnesia. / reflex. Eye of the Storm. Oh yeah, I actually think Eye of the Storm is amazingly good as is when everyone knows how to play the map. So it's like very well designed from the perspective of like there's a lot of room to make big plays for everyone to make big plays. I mean, yeah, it definitely favors having rogues. Like we're lucky that both teams had a sub rogue that made it an even game. If only one team had a sub rogue, it's totally unfair. But it's like it's a pretty fun map at higher ratings. Where it's a total failure is it's very complicated and counterintuitive. So it is horrible to play at lower ratings because people don't know how it works as well. And it's like they'll cap the flag and lose the game. That's a very bad feeling if you're like capping the flag and losing the game instantly because you capped it. And I've seen that happen a bazillion times. So I guess it's good that they're changing it to make it a little bit more like kind of new player friendly. But I do like I will miss it because right now there's like a lot of kind of like creativity required, and there's a lot of ability to make big plays when your team is not as good at the team fight. So I think the way it's going to work is like the team fight team is going to win it because you just want to cap as much as you can. So you want to win the mid team fight as much as you can. So well, it'll be interesting. Yeah, they are changing it in midnight. I think it's going to be more like the normal BG version. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they're making like any other changes for Blitz or not. All I know is that it's going to be like you cap the flag just to get more points, and it's not going to reset all the bases. And I think all four bases are going to be active at any given time. So there's going to be it's going to be a little bit more like Arathi Basin, kind of like five node ish. I guess because there's so many bases, it's going to be hard to have a big team fight in the middle. You can't just have one person defending. You need two people defending. So it'd be at most a 6v6, and if you have anybody kind of like running around, then I don't know. It could be interesting. We'll see. If you're in demo, demo's no good. 0-6. It's not easy, but just takes practice. You just got to figure out how to use all your global cooldowns. But if it's not coming naturally to you, then that's okay. It's okay. It's either something that it'll take a lot of practice to figure out, or you'll just have to like try some different stuff. All right, let's see. Let's take a look at this. Oh, let's see. Dakota. What name plates do I use to prio my dots? So right now I'm using Plater. So, but I'm going to have to figure something out for the next expansion because I think Plater is going to die. Plater, all it does is make stuff look nice, and it has. So the nice thing about Plater is it has this buff tracking thing where I can filter out. So I can put a bunch of stuff on the blacklist. So blacklist means it doesn't show that buff. So I put my own stuff in here, like Axe Toss, like Bile Spin. I don't even know what that is, but I definitely don't need to see that dot on there, you know? Cloven Soul. These are all dots that I apply to stuff that have no impact on my gameplay. So I just hide it all. Like all this stuff, you just hide it, and it'll clean up your nameplates a ton. So it makes it a lot easier to see dots that you need to reapply. This is really important. Now, unfortunately, I don't think this functionality is going to work in midnight. So in a like 3 or 4 months, all of this is going to be gone. And we're going to be stuck with the base UI, which I think is pretty miserably bad. If you're a dot class, I think the hardest thing is going to be using the nameplates. However, I believe what they're doing is they're making the cooldown manager better. So I think the way cooldown manager is going to work, I don't know if it works now. Let's see. Yeah, see what it does is, so what we're going to use is you're going to use the cooldown manager to track your dots. Like, oh my, I have no keybinds is the problem. So like, so see, these are red. That probably means that I should be reapplying them, but I don't have them keybound, so I can't like reapply them. Oops, dang it. What else do I need keybound? I need corruption or wither. All right, let's see. Yeah, so I think you're basically going to be using your cooldown manager to track. See, when I select something else, this doesn't have agony on it, so I know I have to put agony on it. This doesn't have UA. Now Wither's falling off, so I want to reapply Wither. So I think we're going to use nameplates less and the cooldown manager more in Midnight, which is fine. It's just a little. It'll take some getting used to. I don't have any. I don't have to keybind so much stuff. It's crazy. But anyway, it'll be kind of interesting. Got to get used to the new add-ons. Um, Let me drop the solo shuffle queue. That's not even. It's not even gonna pop. And I think like I don't even want it to pop because right now there's a lot of Blitz games going. We just won a 3K rated game, so that's pretty good. Definitely want to get more 3K games. Yeah. And in the meantime, we could play around here. But man, AOE, yeah, that's like I'm applying a bazillion dots with a single global cooldown and one shard. It just blows my mind how good that is. This is like playing a different class. Crazy. Let's see. Uh, Bard, you were thinking it would be cool if the flag was an orb instead that just gave a small amount of points. Oh, kind of like another node that's like a moving node. Yeah, that could be cool. That would be different, I suppose. That'd be kind of funny. It would be cool to have like some totally different mechanics in BGs and stuff. I think there is enough variety in BGs, so I don't think they need to go way too creative on that front because there is already a lot going on in Blitz. It's the only game mode that I find truly not boring at all. Sometimes I find even solo shuffle a little more boring when it's like I know there's going to be a ret and hunter in every lobby, so it's like please mix it up some, but Blitz is always like quite the variety. Let's see. If you're in DK ret DH, oh my gosh, yeah, that's a really bad lobby for demo. You're just gonna get trained, and there's so many interrupts. You just do your best. You have a precog gem, right? Diddly. Luckily, there's somebody developing Platinator, or whatever weird way they spelled it, and it'll work in Midnight since it won't be asking any combat questions to the API. Yeah, honestly, I don't need any special combat stuff. I just want to be able to filter. Because if I look at this, I don't have any dots on these guys, but it feels like I have 10 zillion dots. And so if I put my own dot on here, how am I supposed to tell? This is the dumbest. Blizzard's base UI is so bad. This is offensive. Like if you're doing PvE, you cannot tell what's happening. God forbid there's another Warlock and there's two agonies on there. So yeah, but like at least the cooldown manager, I can use the cooldown manager to track what's going on. So that's not the worst thing. But it's a total mess. The base UI is like so bad. Uh, Pack. It's like playing Unholy DK and can AOE dot everyone with one global. This is I'm telling you this is crazy. I can play. I just applied like 13. I mean not 13. Gosh, I can't even do math. 15 debuffs to 5 targets. Like that's insane with a single global. That is like DK level craziness. I think affliction might be really good. Okay, let's see. Fear, that's every game you've ever played. 18 rounds of demo, your shuffle score is still 0. Yeah. Unfortunately, it is kind of the world of melee these days. But look at this. Affliction's a totally different beast in Midnight. One button and everything is dotted. Just everything. That's insane. Okay. What other dots? So what other abilities do I have? Let me see. So I think the big one to figure out is Dark Harvest over here. Consume the life force of each target. So I think this is kind of the big burst. So how do we afford it? To ditch some points somewhere. Increases agony damage by 10%. So I don't know how much damage. Oh wait, did they? Do they have the new damage meter yet? What's this? Turn it on, whatever. What's the damage meter? Didn't they have a damage meter? I know they said they were going to implement a damage meter, but I don't see it. Whatever. Okay. Let me just make sure I'm in queue. I'm in queue. All right. Let me also turn off the audio on this. I feel like it's like there's too many people. There's too many people doing testing out the rotations here. All right, let's see. Seed of corruption. Oh yeah, absolute corruption is permanent. That's so good. Wait, is that better? Is Siphon Life better? Hold on. It does 15% more damage. Is it that big a difference in live? Siphon Life is it is 15%. Huh. Okay. So I don't know about Shared Agony, or I wonder if in PvP you take this actually. This seems very PvE-ish. I'm never sitting there just like tossing Agony on people. I'm usually using Jinx. Especially with the way that Jinx works now, I feel like you're not going to need this as much in PvP. So I'm guessing this is the way. This is the path. This is kind of an odd path because you always want to get haste. 2% haste is a lot of haste. But you probably want Nightfall too, so you probably need to get both those. Probably Shadow Bolt. Reduces cast time of UA, increases the damage, that's good. Reduces cast time of Seed of Corruption. Oh, you don't need this, that's Seed of Corruption. Okay, so that's how you go. So this is the PvP. Wait, but you need that to get, what is this? Wither damage increased by 15, and each time it does damage, any of your curses are extended. So 15 is a lot. But why is it below Seeds of Destruction? That's so annoying. Hold on, let me unspec all this stuff so I can. 15% is a lot, but maybe you need to skip it. Do you skip Sacrolash? Because if putting 2 points in Seeds of Destruction seems kind of bad for PvP. Okay, let's see. Bard, what a mess. Oh yeah, those dots are a mess. Diddly, yeah, you want to be able to hide others' dots, and in M+, you want to be able to change the nameplate color of important mobs. Yeah, all I care about, honestly, is hiding other people's dots. Even if it just showed all of mine and I couldn't filter it all, that'd be okay. As long as I could just see my own dots. So there's 2 affliction locks putting UA on there, like, how are you supposed to track that? It's so ridiculous. Fjern, you need to have Haunt, because those are your Apex. It's in edit mode. Haunt? This guy here. Yeah, I haven't actually done the spec yet. This is all just been like the default spec. Okay. So I hate this, but I love this. That's a tough choice to make. But putting 3 points to get 15% wither damage seems like a bad deal. So I think you ditch that. What's this? Increases Dark Harvest damage. That's probably good because Dark Harvest is likely your big burst. What have we got here? Improved Haunt versus Withering Bolt's over here now. Agony damage, probably skip that. Oh, but you need it to get Dark Glare unless you go this way. Dang, that's a lot of different options here. Let's try this. What's this? So Relinquish is bad. That's a 2-point node now. It's super bad. What is this stuff? Seed of Corruption damage. Seed of Corruption damage. Nice. So like the AoE stuff is over here. You don't have to worry about that. What's this? Nocturnal Yield increases corruption damage by 10%, and Nightfall additionally makes your next seed cost no soul shards and cast instantly. That's a PvE thing. But 10% corruption damage is very nice. Increases damage, but this is probably better. of your Dark Lair. Dark Lair is still 2 minutes? Yeah. That's actually a tough call. I think maybe in Blitz you take this, and in Solo Shuffle you take this. My guess. Let's see. Creeping Death. Good. Death's Embrace. Is that better? 40% increased damage at 35% health? Let me see. I think that's better than retail. Let's take a look. In retail, Dark Harvest is, or Death's Embrace is, yeah, 30%. No, 10%. This is insanely better. They all deal 40% more damage when they're below 35% health, and it's even higher against lower health targets. That's like, this literally 4 times better than this. More than 4 times better. What? That's really good. This suddenly became a really good talent point. That's a must-have, and it's probably going to be nerfed a little in PvP, I imagine, but that's very good. Okay, let's see. What's over here? Agony damage. So this is kind of poop, but it definitely seems more efficient to go this way. I assume Dark Lair is still a must-have. Withering Bolt or Improved Haunt is a choice. What's this? Malediction increases crit chance. Fine. Fatal Echoes. Chance to reapply itself. So here's the big question. Does this apply when somebody dispels UA? Probably not. But that would be pretty wild if somebody could dispel UA and then it immediately reapplies itself. That'd be awesome. All right, let's see. Cloying Power. Each enemy afflicted with UA increases all damage you deal. So that's a must. Yes, definitely. Oh, and here's what's this. Casting UA on a target who's not already affected by UA has a 25% chance to refund the soul shard cost. That's not already affected by UA. Okay, Cascading Calamity. Casting UA on a target affected by UA increases your haste. This is good. This is what you want for PvP, I'm pretty sure. Soul Miser. Yeah, I think you want this because UA is your spender, and you want to get haste when you're spending, for sure. Let's get that, and then this feels like a very good tree. And if you get you're going to get a few more points, I believe, when you level up in the beta. And there's some pretty good options. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. But I feel like you kind of get everything you need. What a great feeling. I guess with 3 more points, you could get these 3 right here. And you probably have like max damage, really good single target burst. That feels pretty good. All right. I think our MMR is pretty high, right? Must be like 3K, 3.1. Yeah. This is interesting. I wonder if Affliction's going to be decent in PvE too, but I bet the PvEers are they're gonna want Jinx someday because it's so good in PvP. Okay, are these any different? What's over here? Bond Decay increases the duration. So Essence Drain might be viable again because Drain Life seems a million times better. All right, let me reload my Yoga real quick. / reload. Shadow Rift. Same. Yeah, I bet Rampant Afflictions is still something you skip. Okay. All right, we got, let's see, Blitz. Am I sitting? We've got, I bet I'm sitting. Oh wait, we've got a, what do Outlaw Rogues do? Do you think they sit or do they hit? I don't know. I could sit or hit. This is a, what? It's a 2900 game. It's lower MMR than my last one. That's okay. They have a lot of. I feel like they are definitely going to try and hit. But let's sit. So if I'm sitting, my team sitting, I have a special build for that. Which one do I want? I think I want dark. I want strength of will here. And then I think this is okay. Let's see. I think I just want my plain Diabolist build. I think it's better. My other one seems kind of outdated. All right. What? This countdown is totally wrong. Okay. Super bugged. All right, their sub is sitting. Well, they're definitely hitting. No doubt about that. Do I have mage food? No, we don't have mage food. Oh man, our team fight is going super south. Our healer's already dead. That's very bad. Make another health stone. Can't see their rogue. I don't have shadow side up yet, so can't really do anything here. Looks like we got wrecked. Okay, well, let's see if they can retake it. A lot of stealthers. So I'm trying to think. I don't think there's any opportunity for me to ghost because they have so many stealthers at any given time. Oh wait, like now this red's missing. He's probably coming to me. I know he's over there. Okay. So where's this guy? Okay. So I have eyes on everybody. I actually can try and do something here. Wait. No, that guy's hovering in the middle. He's kind of waiting. He's got me targeted. Dang it. I think it's going to be hard for me to ghost here. Because I'm just not fast enough. I think the sub is coming, I'm guessing. But unless he has like a ton of cooldowns, I can win. Oh no. He went back to defend. Okay. I think I go for it. Nope, he's missing again. Take this just to deny it. Oh, he sapped me. So, like a good rogue will force a trinket pretty early. What I can do? Dang it! I couldn't do that. Couldn't stop it. Oh well. There's no chance there. They forced the trinket early, and then my only chance was to try. I was just spamming my port back to try and howl, port and howl. It's the only way I could have stopped that cap, but there's no way. So I do believe that is probably game. This is gonna be a brutal loss. All right, Furin took 24 rounds to get a score of 96. Well, you know what, Furin? When you lose a lot, what that means is you have the opportunity to learn against slightly slower paced gameplay. It's gonna feel good. It's gonna feel good to climb from there. Should we check? Let's see if there's a solo shuffle queue. Average wait of 1 second? I don't think I've ever seen that. There must have been a game just now that popped. So maybe I'll get the next game after they finish that one. That's probably what's happening here. You get legit CC trained and die. It's just a matter of practice, dude. I'm telling you. Like every demo luck in the world has to deal with that same nonsense of getting trained into the ground, and it's extremely frustrating. But as you get better and your rotation becomes second nature, you're gonna find just more opportunities to get your casts off. And it's like every time you get a little better at that, you're gonna get worlds better just overall in terms of pressure. It feels like you can't do anything, but it's just a matter of like practice. All right, let's see. So we've got Rotten Decay, got Jinx, is all good. Um, Let me see. Okay. Left side of the tree, I'm still not quite sure on how to do. I think the main question I have is like, what do I do about all these curses? Foulmouth is insane. Wait, health stones restore. What? Is that a lot? So they restore more and they give you another charge? Let me see. Where's summon health stone? Oh, create health stone. Okay. So health stone, I usually keybind here. Or no, wait. Wait, where do I keybind it? No, over here. Um, so it still has 3 charges. Okay, so this doesn't affect that. So probably get that instead. 30% goes down to go down to 25%. It does. Okay, so this is actually empowered healthstone is probably pretty good. There's a lot of good uh, notes here though. This is way more efficient to get this in PvP. Oof, tough call. Hey, biofreaks, you think lock will be cracked in midnight? Oh yeah, double gate port. And you plan on playing Void Elf or the Racial Port? Yeah, I'm thinking of playing Void Elf. So right now my main is High Mountain Torn, which is good. You've got the dash thing, which is pretty nice. But uh, Alliance, just everything about Alliance aesthetically is a million times better. So I think I'm gonna go back to Void Elf. We'll see. But yeah, it's cracked. You get every spec gets Howl of Terror and Mortal Coil. Howl of Terror now has a much shorter cooldown, insanely short cooldown if you're playing Diabolist. So the demo and Destro are both going to have like pretty insane CC. You also get double gate and port. And I swear to God, this is why I'm going to press a single button and AoE dot everything. That's insane. So Affliction's going to do just insane damage. You're going to run to, like, if there's a clump of people, and how big is the range on Foulmouth? 10 yards? So 10 yards is not very big, but it's big enough for, like, these. Is it big enough for this? Oh, it's not big. Oh, wait, that's not an enemy. Let me see. If we can find some more spaced out. These guys are a little more spaced out. So do we think this is going to hit that guy? It will. So, like, that's, like, pretty big. radius. That's probably just around 10 yards right there. It's really crazy. Okay. Pack, you'll definitely give AF a chance again in Midnight. Yeah, I think especially in BGs, you're just gonna run in, you're gonna press a single button, and you can go like, can just like eat some food or something. It's insane. Just AoE down. What? Immune? What the? Immune? Oh, that's weird. Whatever. Look, I can just like tab. So if I hit, yeah, they're just all dotted. I'm just like rolling 10 zillion. Now it's funny because you don't have a damage meter in Midnight right now. I think there will be one eventually, but like my damage is going to be insane, but I can't tell. It's pretty satisfying though, just tab dotting. It's very nice. Helen, do you think Drain Life will actually be a solid button now with the new talents? Probably. Let's see. Did my macros carry over? They did. But the problem is that, oh, they did. They completely carried over. Okay, let's see. How do I see how much it's healing though? I don't know. I think it's good. So actually, let's take a look at what does Drain Life do now. So Drain Life currently, the only way you can buff Drain Life currently is you get the, where is it? Drain Life. You can soul burn it. This will increase it a little. Oh yeah, and over here, accrued vitality increases the healing. It gives you like an extra healing dot afterward. Isn't there another buff to Drain Life somewhere? Or is that it? Wait, why does this not even highlight that node? Am I not spelling it right? Drain Life. Huh. I feel like it should highlight that node too. It's weird. Maybe you can't buff Drain Life much. I can't remember. I thought there was some other buff to it, but that might be it. PvP, yeah, the PvP talent, but doesn't increase it. It just makes it reduce their damage. So right now there's no benefits to drain life, and it's like it feels like it does nothing, and it actually does nothing. Wait, what's this? Wait, what are this? I never even saw this. What is this? Shadow of Nethrza. Haunt now casts a demonic soul. No, calls it. No, okay, calls a demonic soul to haunt your target. The soul is unstable and ravenous, dealing shadow damage to its host and 3 enemies within 10 yards, suffering from your corruption. Okay, so just AoE damage. Increases the initial damage of Haunt, and Haunt increases damage to its host. Damage dealt by Haunt has a chance to release the desperate. What is this? The desperate. What? I missed it. It said something about desperate. Oh, the desperate demonic soul haunting its host, casting Wrath of Nathrza, calls down a meteor. So it's just AoE damage. Okay. I'm not sure. So just basically your haunt does more damage. So maybe improved haunt has more value now. You know, if you're playing Hellcaller, you probably get this then instead. Okay. Let's change that, save that spec. In the meantime, we're going to play another Capture the Flag map. This is a 2850 game. What have we got here? Outlaw. We've got a Prez Evoker. We've got an Outlaw Rogue. That seems pretty good. So I'm going to run, anyway, I'm going to run, what is my Capture the Flag? Oh my gosh, my UI's messed up. Let me reload. J Porter, demo seems crazy in beta. Can't believe getting CS back. Yeah, so I've so far I've just been playing around looking at the affliction build. Looks extremely good. Some of the stuff I don't fully understand yet. Like Malefic Grasp. We're gonna read it in a second, but first let's focus on this. Alright, we got a. Oh, I'm playing Affliction. Blitz, Hellcaller, no pet. That's simple. Switch to this. A little bit more mastery and stuff. Sack the pet. All right. Whoa, this guy's cloak looks better than mine. Is it because he's taller? What is he? Well, how is he so tall? Doesn't he seem kind of tall? Hold on. World Shrinker. Oh, he's got like some sort of engineering toy on. I think I have a World Shrinker. Shrinker. Yeah. Oh, what? This works in P. I'm setting this as a favorite. I had no idea this worked in PvP. Dude, I'm massive. Look at all these little puny ants. They need me to carry them. That's awesome. I had no idea World Shrinker worked in PvP. I hope it's not dispellable. Do you think it's going to go away when I die? Oh, dang. I thought I could just like get that cast off. This guy cloaked? Get up the penance. I think I lost my World Shrinker at some point. Just see if I can kill this guy. Oblivion. Nope. Didn't happen. It's okay. Wait, why is there a hunter carrying it? Why can't I cast anything? Oh my gosh. Let's see. Not much going on here. Hello, good sir. You play with chat off and shuffle? And you had a dream, and in the dream you were in shuffle as a destro. You know, I definitely dream about WoW sometimes. It's wild. It's like you play it all day, and then you just dream about it all night. This guy's super dead, right? Yeah. This guy pick it up first? Oblivion. Trinket that. You're that guy. Oh, nice little move there. Super dead. Slow that guy. Did he grab it? Are you kidding me? Oh no, he did not. Oh, we lost the flag though. Darn. Took us too long to kill that guy. I mean, they made a huge strategic error, and we could not capitalize on it. It's very sad, because a hunter should never grab the flag. I think that's like, because like it's going to be very hard for the hunter to pass the flag to a proper flag carrier. So unless like it puts your team in a significant pressure, because your team has to win a major team fight in order to pass the flag to the carrier. Otherwise, you're kind of just like stuck. Not gonna pop any cooldowns here though. It's all irrelevant, so I don't want to pop any major cooldowns. Let's help our flag carrier out over here. That guy died super fast. Oh, what? They're just like flopping over. What is hitting me? I don't know. That dude over there is hitting me from like 10,000 miles away. Am I still big, or I think I lost my world shrinker. Slow that guy. Bard, what's CS? CS is counterspell. It's a spell. So ours is called spell lock, but like CS just kind of means kick in general. In WoW. But spell lock is like, so yeah, demo gets spell lock in addition to axe toss, which is a pretty wild. And you have Howl of Terror and Coil. I mean, the amount of CC we now have as a Warlock and mobility, it's like doubled. Crazy. Really good. The chances that... Oh. Tricky guy. Let me just stand on the edge here so that... Alright, we wiped him up. Wait, he's not dead? Nice. Okay, we capped. I think we did a good job defending there. Not too shabby. But yeah, so we're gonna have like a lot of disruption, a lot of AoE fears. I think damage-wise, that's the big open question, is like where are we gonna sit on the damage meters? But if history repeats itself, which, you know, in WoW it kind of does, we tend to do pretty well on the damage meters, which means we're going to have everything you could want in a class. You're going to have a lot of CC, a lot of mobility, not a lot, but enough mobility, and a lot of damage. We're just going to blow people up. Like that early team fight, I press one dot and I'm AoE dotting everybody there. Here, a single dot would apply to that cat too. They'd all die. Just all of them. So good. You know, I'm not lagging at all, but today I did order new internet. So hopefully by sometime next week I'm going to be able to install it and have much better internet. Alright, I think the other team is more or less, what do you call it? Thrown into the towel? Why do they call it throw in the towel? What does that mean? Why does that mean you give up? Is that from like boxing or something? Bard, that'll feel nice? Yeah, I'm looking forward to midnight a lot. Not much. You woke up wishing you could have whispered an imagining player from your dream who flamed you. You're dreaming about people flaming you? Oh no, that's not good. You're playing right before you went to sleep? Yeah. If you're dreaming about toxicity, that's tough. As long as you have an ignore button in your dream, you'll be okay. Jay Porter, it used to be a PvP talent and it was so strong when it was removed. The interrupt? Yeah. It was like that in Dragonflight, right? Throwing the towels from boxing? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. They like... Your trainer throws the towel in and yells, "Stop beating up on my dude." Wait, let me slow this guy at least. Stun it? I can't stun him. Oh my gosh. What? Disoriented. Help our flag carry out a little. Does this guy have cloak? If not, then he's dead. Oh, he's got cloak. Oh my gosh, I trinketed a silence into a cheap shot. Oh, this guy might die. Interrupt the mage. If you're the mage. Wait, that's not the mage. Alright. Nice little victory. Pack. The best part of lock is at least one of our specs is always broken each patch. I wouldn't say we have any broken specs right now, but we always have, you can always count on one or usually two specs being very good. It's kind of an interesting phenomenon. Um, there's never a point in time where every spec is bad, because I think they're sufficiently different. I mean, also Blizzard's just better about balancing the game now. They're a little slow about balancing, but they do get there in the end. Destro's almost broken if it weren't so squishy. Destro's close to broken, but it's definitely not. I mean, there is counterplay. Like, there's no such thing as like. There are times every season where there's a class that can wander into an arena and simply win just by being that class, and that's like it was Ret earlier. You know, it's kind of Void Weaver a little earlier too. I don't think Destro is at that point. It doesn't wander into an arena and just naturally win. So I definitely would reserve the broken thing there. But it is good. It's a very strong spec, and it can like can work its way out of like really bad situations just by doing a bunch of damage, you know? Okay. Public crafting order, very important source of gold income. See, not much. You've been doing delves for PvE gear. That delve mount. Oh yeah, for the delve mount. Yeah, you're up to 709 item level. You tried it 5 times. You can one shot over and over. It can only last long enough to do like 70 mil. Yeah, it takes practice. I think I tried it like 50 times, something like that. I did it early on, so my item level was a little low, and so it took me a long time. Like the fight itself was a long fight. And I think if you have higher item level, it's going to be a little quicker, but you're still going to get one shot no matter how much gear you have. You still have to do all the mechanics. So it's always going to be tough and take a lot of practice. And like you have to change your graphics settings. You have to like increase the brightness, definitely increase gamma, increase you have to turn on outline mode so you can see what's happening because otherwise it's very shadowy and dark. It's tough, but it feels very good once you figure it out. Hey there, Vert. Yeah. So capture the flag is pretty unfair sometimes because it's like yeah, we had a Pres Evoker, the other team didn't have one. So it's like we're naturally at a huge advantage. So that's just kind of how it is though. Earlier we had a good capture the flag game where it was like both teams had Prez, both teams had rogues and stuff, but that was pretty one-sided. Pack, that's kind of what you meant. Lock is always viable. It's not like DK where sometimes you just gotta re-roll to different melee. Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, I do believe though that people re-roll unnecessarily. Um, because even when a class is not the best, it's like still there's always still a way to make it work. I think people give up on stuff a little quickly, even if it takes more work. Like there's a lot of examples of people who play a spec through thick and thin, and they just make it work. Like Big Mex on survival and Mez on DK and Big Dam on enhance. Like they just make it work, and they don't re-roll flavor of the month stuff. And I think that's cool. I definitely like that. I just play Warlock. That's it. And it's like if it's good, it's usually there's something that's good. But I'll still play everything, and I'll often play stuff that's less popular. Like everyone plays Diablo's demo. I play a lot of Soul Harvester. Everyone plays Soul Harvester AF. I played Hellcaller. I think that's a fun way to kind of mix things up too. See, Bard, you made the best play ever in Gilneas, 7-man Shadow Fury as they were crossing the river. That's pretty hard to. It's pretty hard to get there fast enough for that. That's very nice. It's a good feeling. Followed up by a Dragon's Breath. You wiped them in 10 seconds. Oh my gosh, yeah. Fjorn, who do you get soul shards? Oh, how do you get soul shards without casting Shadow Bolt? Um, so soul shards when you're playing. I assume you're talking about demo, or what are you talking about? Wait, where do you get soul shards from? Is demo? Soul shards are you get them a lot from Hand of Gul'dan, Demon Bolt. So you do need to cast Shadow Bolt sometimes, uh, which is a good thing to cast because it does decent damage. And if you get kicked, you can start casting Hand of Gul'dan and then Demon Bolt combos. And that's really where you get imps and shadow and soul shards and everything. The hard thing about demo is it's the ramp up because at the very start of the match you don't have any imps, so it takes a lot more effort to get rolling. So if you get shut down early, it can feel pretty bad, but you'll get there at some point. At some point, you're going to power siphon. You're going to cast a couple demon bolts. You will get a Hand of Gul'dan sooner or later, and then you're going to start having like imps that you can summon that they will expire. They'll give you demon bolt procs, and you'll just constantly have demon bolts going at that point. So demo feels great once you're at that point, but it takes like 10-20 seconds to get there, which is harder than most classes. But it's that's kind of the trick is, I mean, if you see me just playing demo, it's pretty straightforward. It's the same as in PvE, the same rotation. You're just trying to shadow bolt a little bit, trying to Hand of Gul'dan. You're doing a little bit more demon bolts because like it's instant cast and it's a guaranteed damage. But that's pretty much it. There's no real trick to it. Let's see. How are we doing over here on the stream? Looks pretty good. All right, things are working. How are we doing on the beta? Okay, so what does Malefic Grasp or Dark Harvest feel like to cast? Where should I stick this on my bar? Um, where should I put this on my bar? I guess I guess it's basically what Oblivion is, right? So let's put it on Oblivion keybind. But let's see, Malefic Grasp. How does that work? It transforms your Shadow Bolt. All right, let's put some stuff on my keys. Let's see, Shadow Bolt, Curse of Weakness over here, Curse of Exhaustion over here, Curse of... Oh, and I don't have Curse of Tongues right now because I haven't spec'd into it, which is wild that you have to pick one or the other. If I have to pick one, I think I'd rather have Tongue. Oh, but then I need... You have to take Curse of Exhaustion because it opens up this side of the tree. You need Foul Mouth, so you need to get Curse of Exhaustion. Tongues is kind of the option, and I guess you only take Tongues if drain life. You can skip these drain life talents. I guess as you level up, you'll get more talent points, right? So maybe you'd actually be able to get Tongues too. I'm not sure. Okay, well anyway, let's fill out our spell book. Unending Resolve, Demonic Circle here. So Mortal Coil, I normally put here. I'll keep it there. But Howl of Terror, I now need to have keybound. Crazy. Um, what? We have more keybinds now. Isn't that annoying? Wait, but I lose Shadow Fury. Oh, I can put it where Shadow Fury was because it's a choice node because between these two now. Okay. All right, we're good. So Malefic Grasp. Is this a different keybind? Well, I thought Malefic Grasp. Wait, what? I thought Nightfall now transforms your next Shadow Bolt. Oh, is it because I have a Nightfall proc right now? Oh, that's why. Okay. Oh yeah, because normally it's probably. Oh, I've got Withers over there. I was like, why am I getting Nightfall? Because it's I have permanent Nightfall on. Okay. Sorry, I'm like talking. I'm just like talking out loud as I just like figure stuff out, which is probably super annoying. But we're gonna figure this out, and then we're gonna have a guide soon. Not soon. Obviously, we're gonna wait until the actual like midnight launches, but there's a lot to figure out. Okay, where's my Shadow Bolt? Shadow Bolt. Oh, it's, I guess this is Shadow Bolt. Okay, so Shadow Bolt is over here. Howl of Terror, Fear. Okay, Dark Pact I put over here. Command Demon, I'll just put it here. Create Soul Well here. So Blight of Tongues is a new keybind. You know, I guess it's interesting. So I can't get, if I can't get Curse of Tongues, I can at least still get Blight of Tongues. So that can really screw up a healer every 2 minutes. You think it can focus cast this, or is it like how does this targeted? Do you think? We'll find out. Um, let's see. Let's see if we can focus target it. Because let's see. Where's my focus tongues macro? Where is So Fear, and you like affliction better? Yeah. If affliction is more your playstyle, they're totally different. Curse of tongues. All right. Let me just copy paste this. Make a new one. Make it a general macro. So let's see. Blight of tongues. Blight of bot. Okay. But instead of curse of tongues, we're gonna call it blight of tongues. Oh wait, there's no amplified curse anymore, right? Yeah, I think they removed amplified curse. All right. Let's see if that works. Because if this works, that's pretty cool. Make this, so let's make this guy my focus target, and then I'm gonna target this. Oh, cool. My focus target's like orange bar, I guess. Oh, it has a travel time. Wait, did it? Wait, how come? Okay, so there's no icon on the. That's so bizarre. It's kind of. I actually want an icon there. Huh. Okay, so Blight of Tongues has a travel time. That's a pretty weird, but it does work with focus targets. That's pretty cool. Okay, I kind of like that. All right. Let's see, do I have all my spells bound? Demonic Gateway. Let's see. Put that there. Demonic Circle Teleport. There. I have Kilrog. I forget where I keybind it. I think I put it here. I never cast it. Seed of Corruption. Oh no, that's Seed of Corruption. Oops. I'll just put that over here somewhere. I don't need to cast it. Unending Breath. That actually goes there. Summon Dark Lair. Shift 2. Okay. All right, I think I've got everything keybound. All right, let's just start. Let's just start figuring this out. Hey, Mage Brain. Hey, happy Saturday. Oh yeah, happy Saturday to you too. Yeah, we're just chugging along. Wait, let me make sure I'm still in queue. Yeah, I'm in queue. I don't think Solo Shuffle is going to pop anymore, but um, with some luck, we'll get some more Blitz games. We've getting a lot of like high-rated Blitz games, and I think we're doing pretty well today. I'm on like a kind of like a crazy win streak. Kind of, I guess like half and half today. Okay, Pack. Worst case scenario, you can make a macro to cast Blight every 2 minutes and normal tongues when it's not on CD. Oh yeah, dude, I'm totally gonna do that. I'm all about the lazy stuff. Slash cast. So what if I do this? Like slash cast at focus, curse of tongues. What do you think is gonna happen? If I and now I need to spec into it here. Let's just spec. Let's just try that. All right, I got a Q pop, but hold on. Curse of tongues. Let's just stick that there. Okay. Um, oh, solo shuffle. All right, we'll see. So let's see. So this is my focus. Target this guy. First, I'm going to cast Blight. Okay, so Blight travels over there. And this guy is now blighted. Okay. And if I cast It will not work at all. Okay, so that macro doesn't work. May need to make a cast sequence on a 2-minute reset. Oh, you can do that? Holy cow. Pack, you're going to save my life in midnight. Slash cast sequence? Is it like this? I don't know how to do it. I've never made a cast sequence macro. Not in all my years of playing WoW have I made a cast sequence macro. Okay, anyway, we've got a nice game here. Let me reload my UI. Oh my gosh, it's so slow. Okay. Let's see, slow Z. 1v1, you think that AF beats all specs because it can be a fast ramp class? Yeah, which is crazy. Dude, my reload is taking 2 hours. Am I screwed? What's going on here? I've got a hourglass for my mouse cursor. Okay, whatever. Whatever. That's so ridiculous. Man, I can't click anybody. Oh my gosh, I can't click them. Alright. Ooh, I ate a trap. Nice. Why can't I cast anything? What in the world is wrong with my buttons? Can't Malefic Rapture or anything. Dude, what the... Oh my gosh, I'm so lucky to win that round. All my buttons were like gone. Did this just get keybound to like... Oh my gosh, I just casted Dark Lair. I don't know. That was a mistake. Dude, I can't like cast anything. Something is really wacky. I need to reload again, but it's like... If I do that, I'm gonna like get disconnected, I feel like. Oh, frozen? Alright. Yeah, I can't... Gladius doesn't work right now. That's fine, right? Doesn't matter. Dude, I can't Malefic Rapture. That's like a pretty important spell, I'll be honest. I can cast like most everything. I can't Haunt or Malefic Rapture. This is really kind of a problem. I think I actually need to reload. Let's see if hopefully I get a fast reload. Something wacky is going on here. Alright. Oh man, I still can't click anybody. I still can't... I've never had this bug, by the way. I cannot Haunt. Dang, I feel bad. Yeah, something has gone completely haywire with my keybinds. Is it related to midnight? Oh, now it's working. Okay, wait, I might be back. I might be back. All right, here we go. That was pretty wacky. Okay, yeah, I can actually use Gladius and everything now. So bizarre. All right. Make the kick. I think I'll go to Hunter more. It's a really nice early thingamajiggy turtle. Alright, got kicked. Interrupt the Searing Glare. A lot of damage here. Wait. I should go on this guy now. Wait. No, I don't. Go back on this guy. Coil this guy, make the kick. I think a wall here. Big damage. Shrink that. Okay, we dot. Port. Try and blast and kill. Got him. Alright. Yeah, I can actually press my buttons again. It's pretty good. Took only 3 reloads. Pack. Oh, you made me a macro. I'm gonna test it out in a second here. I don't know. I've never had that bug where it was like my keybinds were all messed up. Like I think one of the rows of my keys, my top row, I think was just not working or something. I couldn't haunt and I couldn't Malefic Raptor, but I could do almost everything else. Really weird. Gonna stun him. Oh shoot, he got stunned already. Too bad. I'm just getting absolutely murdered by this priest. That's cool. Port. Oh, I tried to eat the trap. That would have been insane. Dang. Well, I interrupted Mind Blast. That's good. Ooh, nice swap. Fake the kick. Fear the healer. Oh, he got trapped already. Reflect. Interrupt the healer. This guy's super toast. Right? Yeah, got him. Wait, I can't mount. Oh, I was still in combat. That's crazy. I probably had Alt or some modifier button stuck. Oh yeah, that's probably what it was. But man, I reloaded like 2 or 3 times before it fixed. Crazy bug. Alright, we got a... I don't know if we go on the BM or the afflock. BM is a lot harder to kill than survival, I feel like. Okay, I wasn't even trying to fake kick there. Max damage. Fear the healer out of that. Oh, he interrupted me. Stun him. Oblivion. Do this guy. Hellstone. Oh, I missed my kick. dodge that kick. I should trinket that. There's a healer. Oh, I'm trying to wall, but I'm silenced. Wow, I'm gonna die? Maybe? Whew, that was a close one. Yeah, that priest, I think we went through like every single CD in like the span of like 10 seconds there, just keeping me alive. Kanan Gibson. Hey Smelly, you're new to PvP. Where can you find the r.io for the PvP ladder? So there's two really good websites. It's one of them's called Drustvar. I think it's .com, but I'm not sure. I'll pull it up in a second. And the other one's Check PvP. Those are the two websites I would recommend. There's another one called Murloc, but I think it's like a little bit less like reliable information. So I would definitely use Drustvar and Check PvP. They're both very good. And you can like browse every ladder. You can see what everyone's using, all the builds and everything. All right, let's stun this guy. Fear, fake the fear. Let's just send it. I didn't get a haunt up, but that's okay. Sometimes you just have to send it, regardless. Oh shoot! I got kicked right as I started oblivioning. Hit up the healer. Oh shoot! Am I dead? Fear the healer. Trinket fear. Got it. Refear. All right, port. That was a very bad exchange, but they're down on cooldowns too, so maybe it's okay. Hit up the healer. This is actually big. Oh, that's a good fear by the Warlock. If I can get a fear here, no, I can't get the fear. Maybe I can get the fear out of the trap. Refear. Got it. Dang, I think I could have gotten 6 wins if I had had my buttons working the first game. Oh well. That was a good lobby. Fear, and you think AF is gonna be good next pack? X pack? Yeah, every button I've looked at today has been amazing. All these buttons are so good. Oh, let's see. So pack, try and make. Oh yeah, you made me a macro. Let me test that out in a second. First, let me queue up again. How are we? We're only number 14. Oh my gosh, fallen so far. All right. All right. Yeah, that was a good lobby. I think 6-0 was possible there, but man, I feel bad. All right. Let's test out your macro pack. Let's see. Okay, so slash cast sequence reset equals 120. Bane of Tongues. Oh, Blight of Tongues. Let's see. Curse of Tongues. Wait, why 3 times? Is it because, like this? Do you have to put an at focus in front of each one? Why do I use Zekdojo? Why do I use a no channel Agni macro? Let me show you. It's a great question. So sometimes I play Drain Soul. So if I switch to Drain Soul, actually, yeah. Let me show you on my main account because I know the macros work there. So here, if I switch to Drain Soul, well, I don't have to do switch there. I can switch over here. Drain Soul build, because I play Drain Soul when I play 2v2, and also like with like, you know, I don't know, whatever. This will work with Oblivion too. But if I'm Drain Souling or Drain Life, I guess, whatever. Drain Soul. If I spam my Agony, oh, actually, I don't have the. So I don't normally use this macro for Agony. But if I use that, then if I'm Drain Souling, I can be spamming it and it'll cast it as soon as I'm done, and it won't interrupt my current cast. Not so important for Agony, but it can be important for other stuff. So what I do this with, is I use no channeling, Malefic Rapture, for example. It's because if I have a Tormented Crescendo, let's just get Tormented Crescendo real quick. How do I get Tormented Crescendo? I don't remember. Let me see. What the? There, I have a Tormented Crescendo proc. I'm spamming my Malefic Rapture and it won't interrupt it because I have a no channeling Malefic Rapture. So it's just like, I think it's a little optimization. Like you won't cut your own channeling spells short and it'll cast as soon as your channel is done. I think those sorts of optimizations are pretty nice. It's not as important now. I feel like there have been times where it's important. Let me think. Because there have been times where like you usually want to follow up a spell with some sort of like, oh, let me get my pet back, with some sort of instant cast, in which case you'll usually want to put a no channeling on that instant cast. Let me see, for Destro, for example, yeah, I use no channeling on Shadowburn because if I'm like, well, let's get some shards, I guess. But if I like have a lot of, basically, if I'm like chaos bolting somebody, you know, the last thing I want to do. Well, okay, I didn't have enough shards to cast it, but I do it with Conflag too. Conflag and Shadowburn, I have it as no channeling, so that I won't interrupt my own casts. Like if I'm channel demon firing or something or chaos bolting, I don't want to cut it short by accident. But this, like, I guess like it wouldn't cut short a chaos bolt because that's not a channeling spell. But like with channel demon fire, you want to make sure you get your full ticks in. So if I'm channel demon firing and then I want to follow it up with an instant cast, I want to spam that instant cast with a no channeling macro, and you'll just lose less damage that way. So it's pretty nice. I definitely recommend doing that for a lot of instant casts. But there's a lot of instant casts where like you do want to cut short your stuff, like you want to use it to help you stop cast, so I have a stop casting Agony / stop casting / cast Agony if I want to try and use that to like fake kicks and stuff, you know? Okay, so things are looking good. Let's see. Okay, so let's throw our dots on this guy. Unstable affliction. Did I haunt? Did I keybind haunt? I didn't keybind haunt yet. Haunt. Oh yeah, I need malevolence too. I'm missing stuff, aren't I? So in Dark Lair I have it. What about well, I don't have a keybind for 2 now, because that used to be my Malefic Rapture. That's gone. That's crazy. That's like prime real estate. 2 is now free. What do I put there? We'll figure it out later. Okay, first, let's get our dots up. AoE dot them. Haunt. Oh my gosh, I don't have Soul Rot keybound. Wait. Wait, where's Soul? Oh, Soul Rot gone too? Maybe Soul Rot's gone. I think Soul Rot is gone. Yeah, okay, never mind. Wow, okay, so I thought there was like a key binding issue here, but I think we definitely have fewer keybinds. So what do I do? What's my rotation? I just like Unstable affliction. Jinx, that guy. So it hits all of them. Haunt. Is that it? And then I just like, whoa. Okay, I'm cutting short my malefic. Okay, I see what I'm doing. I need to do a no channeling macro for malefic grasps. Okay. Malefic grasp. Show tooltip. Slash cast. No channeling. Shadow bolt. Will this work? Yeah. So now I'm not cutting it short, and I'm shadow bolting whenever it's up. Okay. So that's gonna be pretty important, I think. And then so let's see. Haunt, Dark Lair, Malevolence. What's this button in here? Oh yeah, this is the Oblivion thing. Oh, it's uninterruptible? Oh yeah, and like you can stack UA on your target. So when you're trying to do max damage on the target, you just do that. Haunt. Oh, dude, what is this? Feels so good. Dude, this is so good. Malefic Grasp, yeah. Does Dark Lair extend UA? Probably. It used to. Yeah, extends all of them. Oh, did we lose Phantom Singularity too? Is that gone? I think Phantom Singularity is gone too. Wow. Okay, Affliction feels really good. I love the look of Malefic Grasp. Okay, Unstable Affliction. Dude, why can't I do this? Dark Harvest. Why can't I do it? Oh, there we go. Yeah, it looks like it's uninterruptible, right? Dude, that feels so good. Why does it look so cool? You shoot all these like it's like shooting everything. You like the prune? Yeah. So we lost Soul Rot, Phantom Singularity, and Malefic Rapture. We have a couple new spells, but it definitely feels better. Because Affliction is very bloated. Right now I feel like I'm like struggling to hit all my different keybinds. What's going on? Where are the cues? We were getting like so many blitz cues earlier. Okay. Okay, so I'm liking this a lot. This feels good. Look at that. Doesn't that look cool? Wait. Oh, how many shards does this cost? Wait, why can't I cast this whenever I want? So weird. Or is it cooldown? Huh. I don't know why I can't cast it sometimes. It's like kind of janky. Hold on, let's also turn on our personal cooldowns. Personal resource display. Wait, what? Why is it over there? What the? What? Why is my personal resource display all the way over there? uh, and why can't I move it in edit mode? Oh, here. Ta-da. Let's just stick this like here. What's external defenses? Boss warnings. Okay. Cooldown manager. Oh yeah, let's move this a little up. I don't know. Like this? Is this too high? Tracked buffs? What does that mean? Utility cooldowns? Cool. Name the new layout. Stinky's layout. Obviously. Alright. Dot the stuff. Haunt. Shadowbolt. Spam. Spam. Malefic. Dude, that does look uninterruptible. That's pretty wild. Dude, I think this feels great. I'm still pressing. It's gonna take me a long time to get used to these new keys. Like I keep trying to like spam Malefic Rapture. So it's weird. Like you have nothing to spend. So you just want to like unload UAs when you're trying to like. So I have 7 UAs on this guy. Oh no, 7 seconds on UA. Wait, how many UAs do I have on it? Is it not stacking? Doesn't say. I don't know how that works. Can I see if Dark Glare extends any and all UA? Oh, yeah. I'm not sure. I'll test that in a second. Okay, what do we got here? We've got a 2860 game. I'm playing Affliction. Ooh, I'd love to go mid. I don't know if they're gonna let me go mid though. I want a pet in this map. Let me reload my UI. Bjorn, you play Dev and go 6-0 and win the Blitz by a lot. Maybe you're just born to be a devastation dude. Pack. Why not just put player frame in that spot since it's in the same info as personal resource display? Player frame. This? Like my health bar? I'm gonna have to think about that. That sounds logical. It sounds crazy to have it in the same spot. I want to hide my shards here is the thing. I also don't need my health here. I need it here. I need this bigger too. Is there a way to only show my shards here? Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. See, fixed. But what about my cast bar? Where's my cast bar? Why is it down there? Can I move my cast bar? Oh yeah. Put this up here. Save. Oh shoot. Okay, where am I going? I don't know. Am I going mid? I'm going mid. Did I change my stuff? I don't know. I'm really prepared for this. Oh my gosh, I can't stop that. That was a very tricky little maneuver. Oh, I have my 2v2 build. I think I got the reset. Oh no, did he get it? Oh man. Neither of us got it. Okay, good. Got the reset. Kill the healer. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, they brought reinforcements? This is so annoying. Dude, how could they have so much coordination? Even at a high rated game, that seems very, like, insane for this to happen. I think it's because the rest of our map is losing so badly. It's crazy. We wiped them and then another healer combo came. Fixed the issue. I don't think I've ever seen that in 10,000 games of whatever this is. But I got the reset. It's so annoying. Oh, nice. We have reinforcements. Oh shoot, did he get the reset? He did. No, that's his first one. Shoot. How do we win this? Alright, well anyway. What's happening here is total garbage. They're playing just around the corner. So I actually have my 2v2 build right now, which is definitely better for this situation. But they're just playing like just total cowards. But I'm gonna go ahead and send it all. Got him. My gosh. Oh my gosh. I need my healer to spam cap it. Okay. All right. We beat them twice in the 2v2, but this is the only time we've actually taken the base. So that's not so good. But I'm actually surprised. So the first time we killed them, another healer DPS combo came and saved the day, which is like, I don't think I've ever seen that level of coordination before. It's pretty amazing. It might have just been lucky that they just happened to show up right then. So this guy showed up before his healer. Oh, there's healer. Okay. Alright, we're back to the same nonsense. Hellstone. Trying to get his kick out of the way. There we go. Wall. Blast him. Get the reset. Coil. Blast him again. He's super low, but... Oh, we won. Okay. Well, I mean, you know, we literally doubled his damage. So we definitely could have... I think we could have taken mid more often. But yeah, Warlock is exceptionally good at just controlling the market because of your port. So there's two ways to play Warlock on that map in market. Some people will try and do what I think is kind of like, they try and do something cheesy, which is they set up their port outside the market, outside the wall, and they try and like shadow rift people out. It's very like risky. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But you give up a lot of kill power when you do that, and you give up a lot of ability to simply win the fight by taking the respawn on the buff in market, because the buff is super powerful. You can see like it's like almost like we can guarantee get a kill. If like a Warlock gets the buff, you just simply get 2 dark glares in a row. Like a healer just can't deal with that. So I actually prefer playing just straight up 2v2, try and win it. Usually I win it a little faster. I don't think I was playing super well, and then usually we can take the market a couple of times, which is big. The drive-by cocoon, yeah, that was dirty. That was pretty good. They played super well to like fill in the gap there after we won the mid. Let's see. Okay. Bard, I wonder how the backlash damage will be when you get to UA on a bunch of targets. Yeah, you know, I think the backlash damage is... I wonder how it'll be. Because it seems like you can, like, when it expires, it has a chance to reapply. Oh my gosh. Am I gonna die? Oh, that's funny. The cape looks kind of silly when you're falling. I'm not a huge fan of the green cape, but you know what? I put in the work. I'm gonna wear it for a while. Fiorin, you did learn a lot playing Lock, but do you think for your own sanity you should do the original Evoker and DK for your classes? It feels like, you know, there's something to be said for just like, there is a lot of like what do I say? Some classes are just going to come more naturally to you, to everybody. And if you find a class that comes more naturally to you, then just do it, you know? Because every class is totally good and viable. Evoker is great. All right, let's see. Kanan, how did I learn PvP? Just sheer time and practice. I've been PvPing in this game since vanilla. There wasn't really PvP back then. It was mostly just like battlegrounds, but it was mostly like it was like PvE, you know? It wasn't really PvP until Burning Crusade. But once Arena came out, I really liked that. So I've been playing it since then. Kanan, you mean Feral Druid PvE and still a big PvE brain? So the main tip I have, I do a lot of PvE too, and I'd say the biggest thing you need to keep in mind is you also want to top damage meters in PvP. You don't have to actually top them, but you want to do enough damage so that people have to take you pretty seriously. You know, they have to like interrupt you and stun you and stuff. Because if you do a lot of damage, then that's like pretty annoying for other people. And that's true in PvE and PvP. So if you're good at doing your damage rotation in PvE, then that'll carry over to PvP. All you have to do then is just to figure out a few more like CC and positioning things. It's a little harder. PvP is a little harder, but it just takes time. Bard, how did I know when the CD buff came up? So I actually have a weak aura um, that actually tracks that. So we're gonna lose that in midnight, but that's okay because there are two times when the you need to watch for it. So the interesting thing about the shrine buff and the market buff, the cooldown reset, they respawn as soon as a flag that is active, as soon as it goes inactive, it respawns for like a 2 or 3 second window. So as soon as the flag stops being active, I just port back and I'm going to get reset. It's really powerful to know that. And nobody can port back faster than the Warlock, other than like a monk. So that's a really good way to get reset. And then you also, like, I also just kind of watch the hut. But I also have a weak aura that tracks it. I think it'll be okay once we lose the weak aura. I'll just watch it from the hut. And then I just port back, grab the buff. But yeah, the big one is after you cap the flag, as soon as you see the flag turn neutral again, the buff will be active again for a few seconds. Hey, hey Tuki. Oh yeah, you message. Uh, we are chilling. Pinky is what's Pinky up to? I think Pinky's watching some shows. She's sitting next to me and just like chilling. Let me see. Hey Pinky. I don't think she can hear me because we're both wearing headsets. Oh yeah, isn't that ridiculous? Look at this. The background for this is like the Microsoft. Microsoft gave me this background. It's so ridiculous. It's the dumbest thing. It's a bunch of monkeys. Do you want to play some with Tuki? No. Okay. Yeah, I think Pinky's watching something. She's just. Oh, she's in the middle of a show. Yeah. Sorry, Tuki. But we'll play some threes some other time. Nice family photo. Oh, I know. It's a good one. So ridiculous. I do like that Windows will give you a random background every now and like I don't even know. It's not even every day. Every few days. It's a pretty good one. Bard, you can help me get the red cape from doing a plus 30. Oh, I appreciate that. Maybe at some point. I don't know. I feel like I might just port my Warlock over. I got the green cape. That's pretty good. Good enough for me. But I don't know. There's still a lot of mounts I kind of need to grind out, so we'll see. Is she watching she might be watching a good show. I don't know. She just finds something on Netflix recently. Okay, not much. Oh, I missed some chats. I'm sorry. Let's see. Oh yeah, and then Kanan, I was going to show you the website here. So, and then not much. You just got told by a player that if you fished in his spot in real life, he and others would shoot you. But you go fishing with your stepdad on canoes about once a week in Alabama. People give you, you actually fish in real life. That's so funny. But people are usually friendly when you go fishing. But somebody was threatening to shoot you for fishing in his spot. Well, that's just wow for you. So Drustvar, this website is really good for looking at trends and stuff. So it has you can browse the leaderboard, so you can see solo shuffle. What am I on the affliction solo shuffle? Let's see. I think I'm like kind of lowish. Yeah, I've fallen just from pure inactivity. So I got to climb again. But you can see the ladder here. You can click on people and see their builds and stuff. But I think the best thing about Drustvar is it's got this like some trends data you can see here, and then some stats, the solo shuffle stats. Just kind of browse it, and you can see like, oh yeah, look, Ret Pally is super popular in solo shuffle. Get at higher ratings, still really popular. Marks is like dominant. But look at that. Destro Warlocks are on the climb. Pretty high up there. Um, Another really great website is Check PvP. So check dash PvP slash dot FR. And you can, this has a really good, this is probably better for browsing ladders because it like, you can look at every spec and every class all in the same ladder and you can filter it in different ways. Um, but for trends, kind of analytics like this, Dressbar is better. For solo shuffle ladder stuff, this is pretty good too. This updates more frequently too, I think. So you can see the Blitz ladder. Yeah, Calvish is at the top. He's really good at Blitz. I need to climb. It's like I'm at a pretty high MMR. I get Calvish in my games, but I need to climb. They're 3,300 now. It's pretty high. That's pretty high. Wait, what did I queue as? I queued as Affliction again. I kind of meant to queue as Demo, but oh, it's okay. Affliction's pretty fun in Blitz. Pack, don't port him yet. There's going to be a catch up in December. Yeah, I was thinking maybe I won't port him yet because like I have 3 Warlocks already on retail, so, that's plenty. Pack research shows Ret and Hunter are popular right now. Fascinating, I know, so surprising. Every lobby has a Ret and Hunter. It's crazy. Mapitom. Which spec do I enjoy the most right now? I've been playing all 3 pretty evenly. I've been playing a little more Hellcaller Affliction. Uh, I just find it really fun. I don't think it's the best, but I think it's pretty fun. But I'm like at my core, I think I'm more of a demo lock than anything. Is I've been playing a lot of demo too. Demo's really good. And then Hellcaller Destro, I probably play it the least out of all the specs. I think Destro is my least favorite of the specs, but it's really good. So it's probably my highest rating. So I don't know. All 3 are really fun right now. And right now I'm just like kind of playing around in the beta. So I think we've got a sense of Affliction. Affliction feels pretty good. Oh wait, I don't want to do that. But what I want to do is now I'm gonna open up a demo talent tree because Midnight looks great. Mapitom, you just started playing Lock? Nice. So they're different play styles. Affliction and Destro are both kind of in the glass cannon camp. Like you're very squishy and you get trained down, but you do a ton of damage. I'd say Hellcaller Destro is a little easier to play than Affliction right now. Probably the best overall. But Demonology is super good too, so give that a shot. It's a different playstyle. So you're like tanky, you have a lot of CC, and you kind of grind people down as demo. But if you want to blow people up in 2 shots, then that's Chaos Bolts. You gotta go Destro. You think you enjoy Affliction the most, and Demo is also super fun. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, Destro's hard for you. Everyone, yeah, Destro is the highest priority target, I think, in the game. Like everyone sees a Destro, they have to go on the Destro. Otherwise, they're gonna Chaos Bolt and just kill somebody. Affliction, I think, is pretty hard for most people. It took me a long time of playing Affliction to kind of get the hang of it because you also get targeted a lot and you have less single target kill pressure than a Destro lock, so you can't really make up for it as easily. But it's fun. You just tap dot and you do a lot of damage. Demo, demo's really great. Okay, let's test out demo. So tree wise, I'm not going to touch the left side. I'm liking Blighted Tongues better. Probably get all this same stuff here. I guess maybe I might just be skipping Curse of Tongues. We'll see. Oh wait, this tree is all messed up. I need Demonic Circle for sure. I think I skipped that, get that. So Foul Mouth has less appeal as demo. This is insanely good with Affliction because of Jinx. But man, this is the craziest thing though here. So you get a 15-second Halaterra cooldown. It's like crazy how good that is. I wonder if we're gonna miss Fell Synergy. I wonder if this is like you get either Fell Synergy or you get Infernal Beneficiary. Do you think we're actually going to be Drain Lifing though as a... I don't know if we're going to be Drain Lifing as a Demolock. It's possible. But I get this instead. This might be a pretty standard build. PvP, solo, Diabolist. Let's try this. Okay. Over here. Okay, so we've looked at this tree a little bit. Oh, keep up. If you're in Destro, Ellie, Marksman. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. So this is all the same. So a lot of this is the same. I'm sure you'll take this over that. Probably skip that. I'm sure you get Power Siphon. Power Siphon's always good. What's this? Oh yeah. This buffs your imps, so maybe you skip that. What do you think? Dominant hand or... I don't know. Gosh. I don't know. How much does Hand of Gul'dan do? Alright. Here we go. Got a Windwalker. What? 2 Windwalkers? And 2 Warlocks. So weird. That's a really weird combo of stuff. Okay. Hellcaller, let's do it. Destro and 2 Windwalkers. That's a very bizarre. I don't know what to think of that. Dude, when there's 2 Windwalkers on the enemy team and they pop me up in the air, that might be super annoying. I don't think there's a diminishing returns on being popped up in the air, right? Can you just... Oh, will I just be popped up in the air nonstop? I don't know how that works. Could be super annoying. All right. Coil this guy. Do I trinket that? No, I don't think so. Trinket that one though. They're all playing pretty scared. Dude, the knockup is so infuriating. It's hard to describe. I've really got to send some cooldowns. Coil him. Pretty quick trinket kick. Good for him. Let's Oblivion this guy. Oh, he faked my kick. I reflect. Wall. What? That's pretty nuts. I didn't expect to die there. But then again, happens. I feel like we had a lot of cooldowns there too. All right. Hipster lobby. Yeah, this is a weird lobby. I'm not sure. I am so focused. Interrupt the healer. Big damage. Fear the healer. Big damage again. Coil, interrupt the healer. Dang it. I think I'd die here. I've got swap still. Port. Fear that guy. Big damage. Interrupt that so he can't port. Alright. I think the other Windwalker, I'm not sure. Oh, I mean the other healer. This might be a healer lobby. We're gonna see. Alright, we've got 2 Windwalkers. Definitely want Impish Instincts here, or Soul Rip. Not sure. Here in that round looked like your play. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes things just happen. People just, I don't know. It's hard to understand because it's so fast paced. Like I don't know what went wrong, what I did wrong. Coil. Who's this guy targeting? This guy? A lot of damage on somebody. Oh, nice. Dragon's Breath on everything. Dude, I don't know who this guy's targeting. Oh, hang in there. Oh my gosh, I got interrupted. Die! Something. Oh my gosh. That was a good job by this Warlock surviving. Getting two Windwalkers just blowing him up. Zach, you can't imagine. It stacks the dispel damage. Oh, for UA. Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be a single dispel backlash. It would be so broken otherwise, right? I think. Would it be broken? It might be kind of awesome. Who knows? Alright. Are they going to tunnel the Destro again? And I mean, like, I feel like if I were them, I would tunnel the Destro. They probably did that right. Another option is to split and try and shut down both. A little riskier. Dang it. They actually have like decent CC. They always interrupt my why can't I see this guy's target? Dude, why won't this guy die? This guy will not die. We're doing so much damage. Die! Oh my gosh, we survived with like by the what's the word? The skin of our teeth? Crazy. Uh props to the both the Destro and the healer just like spamming heals. I think that would have been a little easier if I had been standing a little closer to the wall or something, because like every time he ran past, like I was getting AoE stunned. Super annoying. So I probably needed to space myself out a little bit more to be a little more helpful there, but crazy, crazy. All right. Coil him right away so he can't get an AoE stun. Big damage. Oh shoot, I mistimed my interrupt by a little bit. I was trying to time it for after the nether ward, but failed. AoE stun. Uh-oh, got a wall here. Interrupt the healer. I think I reflected a Chaos Bolt. It's probably gonna be pretty nice damage. Do this guy. Shoot, not good. Nice. Didn't get any Chaos Bolts off. Wait, didn't he just Shadow Meld? I feel like he Shadow Melded pretty quick succession there. Dang. He got precog from the, I think the monk missed a kicked, and that was donezo. I think that was winnable, but it was very, very came down to the wire there. Like whoever got precog could get the kill there, because nobody had cooldowns left. Pretty interesting. Uh, let's see, not much. Where do you live in Texas? Have you gone to see comedians in Austin? You know, I haven't really seen a like a stand-up show or a comedy show in a while. I live in I don't live in Austin. I don't even know if I've said where I live, but it's in Texas, not Austin. Shoot, terrible start. Coil that guy. I guess I just start on this guy. Alright, interrupted the Chaos Bolt. Unfortunately, we stacked our interrupts, so he got precog, but he couldn't cast anyway. Wow, that hurt pretty bad. Was that the lightning thing for this guy? Nice, got the precog, although I got interrupted too, so never mind. Not nice. Ugh, that was rough. I think I could have played that better. Destro is kind of dominated though. Yeah, I feel like the Destro played pretty well. I think I faced him again previously yesterday. No, yeah, yesterday when I was lagging really badly, so I couldn't like I couldn't do anything. I think I did better there. That's funny. Actually, let's queue as demo. Should I queue as Destro too? Let's queue as demo. Let's kind of mix it up a little. Oh yeah, I think I'm lower as demo. So we'll queue demo and we'll queue blitz. Okay, Biofreaks, you're just ready for midnight release? Yeah. I think like that's like kind of how I feel too. Now, after seeing the AF tree, I'm pretty convinced that it's gonna feel great. Let's take a look at the demo tree. Oh, it's like Biofreaks. You think there will be an overhaul PvP focus patch sometime during midnight? Yeah, I think there's certain things here that just seem like they're too good to be true. Like a 15-second Howl of Terror seems, frankly, way too good to be true. Seems crazy. 15 seconds. I mean, look at that cooldown coming back up. These guys are all feared for. You can like perma fear basically. Spell lock and axe toss seems broken. So we actually had both back in Dragonflight. It might have been the earlier seasons of Dragonflight. We had both spell lock and axe toss. Uh, demonology was very good then, so it could be overkill. All right, let's take a look at this. So we've got this sorted out more or less. On this side, we've got Hannah Gul'dan, this is all the same down to here. Oh, okay. Uh, you know what? Let's see if we can get one more queue, and then probably I just realized it's past midnight now, so we'll see if we can get one more queue and then call it. But let's see. Until then, so Felguard definitely want. Oh, this is actually just a normal Felguard, so put that there. Not much. Soul Rot the Destro is Hansel. Oh yeah, he's a really good mage. He just started playing Destro. He seems a lot. Yeah, Destro is probably pretty similar to Mage. Yeah, he's good. He's picked it up pretty quick. He's like a really good mage. I don't know what other alt he plays, but I didn't know he played Lock. Cast time of Shadow Bolt. I think this is good. I think you probably skip these talent points. They're probably amazing in PvE. Probably skip those. We want to get Fell Armaments. Your Dreadstalkers have a 20% chance. So this I'm not sure. This is going to depend on how good Dreadstalkers are. And that can vary a lot from patch to patch. So we'll see. But if Dreadstalkers are not amazing, then you'll get something like this instead. This seems good too. What's this? This gives your pet more armor. It's funny. I mean, I've never felt like my demonic tyrant didn't have enough armor, but I guess it now will do an AoE cleave. So this is probably more of a PvE thing, I'm guessing. What's this? Master Summoner. So you probably skip this. Oh, but oh, you can't afford all that. I see. Okay, what do I get? What's this? Damaging critical strikes. Oh, you probably skip that. So maybe you get like this. So you still get the Dreadstalker stuff. You still get some of the stuff that makes your fellow guard better. Shadow Bolt is good, usually. Probably want the passive imp generation. You need lots of imps in PvP. Let's see, Tyrant. Yes. This I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this either. But 3% mastery is a lot for a single passive. Okay, but I've already spent everything I could up here. Okay, Demon Bolt damage by 10%, almost certainly good. Tyrant empowers you, giving you haste 8%. That's really good. Okay, what's this? Hannah Gul'dan. So Doomguard is like gated behind. This seems bad. Hannah Gul'dan takes 2 talent points to get a 15% chance to get a demonic core. That seems really bad. But in PvP, this guy is usually really good. See, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, this is now an end talent point. This used to be up higher, and this is a really good one. Hmm. Dreadstalkers by 15 seconds. Oh, does Tyrant no longer extend your imps and stuff? Wait, because in oh yeah, he doesn't extend the durations. Wait, so Tyrant stinks now. Wait, what does he do? He damages your target. Damage is increased when you have more pets, okay? But only if you get this will he increase your Dreadstalker duration, but he won't increase your imps and stuff. Interesting. That's pretty different. What's this? Oh, this you definitely need. Instant Dreadstalkers is good. So Vile Fiend, maybe Vile Fiend you give up and you get. Wait, what does this do? Hannah Gul'dan will basically give you a 4% damage buff every time you Hannah Gul'dan. I think you want this. So I think you give. So unless Vile Fiend is very good. Oh, you don't even have to cast it. It just pops out with your Dreadstalkers. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do here. Tuki, you're gonna do some threes? All right, yeah. No, thanks for watching. I'm gonna I'm gonna I'm gonna turn in soon. I'm gonna do one more blitz or solo shuffle, whatever pops first. In the meantime, I'm gonna try and figure out these talent points. All right, not much. Let's see. Hansel says he knows me and watches my stream and watch my demo guide. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, he's like a he's I like lurk on his stream occasionally, but honestly, I haven't watched a lot of Twitch lately. But he's like a he's really good, and he's also like Very good at Blitz too. I like it when you have PvPers who are really good at both Shuffle and Blitz. He thinks he thinks I'm probably Asian. What? That's so funny. I've got a couple people in my stream who think I'm Asian. I have not divulged this. You've been watching him since he started playing Destro or anything. Watching him helped learn along with watching me. That's funny. He thinks I'm Asian, so I know he's Asian because he's on camera. That's funny. So Biofreaks looks like Haunt will be mandatory. Haunt looks like it's mandatory. Yes, in affliction because you've got these like extra. I didn't even see these before, but I think there's extra talent points. What does this do? Summoning demonic tyrant leaves a portal to Argus, causing every 3 casts of Hannah Gul'dan to summon another demon. So you have to cast Hannah Gul'dan 3 times in a 15-second window. That's a lot of Hannah Gul'dans. Oh, I guess you get 20 seconds to do it. Oh, and Hannah Gul'dan refunds soul shards. So they must do a lot of damage when you pop them out. So Hand of Gul'dan is like a big source of your damage. I don't know what to take in these end talent points yet. I think it's going to be impossible to tell until we've got a little bit more data. But we still have Call Fellord, which is great. Yeah, we love Call Fellord, we love Nether Ward, and we love Soul Rip. All right, so we've got all this. Doesn't it feel like there aren't very many PvP talents? We've only 8 options? What do we have on live? Oh, we have only 8 options on live too. I felt like for Affliction you had like 12 options or something. That's crazy. Okay, well anyway. All right, let's get a pet out. Let's just see what the rotation feels like. We're in queue over here. Hopefully something pops soon. We'll see. Okay. Oh, I don't have any keybinds. Okay. Dreadstalkers. Stick that on over here. Call Dreadstalkers here. This is over here. Soul Rip. I don't need to do whatever. Hannah Gul'dan. Okay. This goes here. Demon Bolt goes here. Demonic Circle. Create Health Stone. Axe Toss. Fine. Just throw it there for now. Ritual Summoning. No, that's Demonic Gateway. What am I doing? Okay. Teleport is Z. Exhaustion here. Create Soul Well here. No. Here. Dark Pact. Got it there. Okay, Mortal Coil. So Mortal Coil, I'm going to keep it on T. I got to get used to this. But Mortal Coil and Shadow and Howl of Terror. Howl of Terror is going to put it to 4. Shadowbolt here. Shadowbolt's 2. Wait, Shadowbolt 2 or F? Now I can't remember. No, F is Corruption. Oh, did we lose Corruption entirely? Okay, so I think Demolock lost Corruption. That stinks, because Corruption was actually good. Not as like a damage rotation, but it's like it's an extra dot. And so like when you need, and it's an instant application, so you can like spin flags and stuff with it. But okay, I think I've got most of everything I need. This goes here. Whatever. Okay. Oh, my pet's just been whacking away. So let's see. Shadowbolt, Shadowbolt. Wait, what? That's not in the right spot. Where's Dreadstalkers? Summon Dreadstalker. Call Dreadstalkers. Oh, whoops. That should be there. Okay. Call Fellord should be over here. Okay. Alright, so Shadowbolt, Hannah Gul'dan. This all feels the same so far, right? Shadowbolt, Hannah Gul'dan. Oh, so we don't have Vile Fiend. Do I have Vile Fiend? Oh, I do have Vile Fiend. Oh, no, but it's like auto summons. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. So there are a lot fewer buttons. So that's it. Just a Hannah Gul'dan, Shadow Bolt, and then Dreadstalkers? I think that's it. And Dreadstalkers, you don't have to save up shards. That's pretty nice. Okay, let's pull the Tyrant out. Oh, you don't get shards with the Tyrant. Infernal Bolt, that's same as before. Hannah Gul'dan, okay. You still get Ruinations? I don't know how that works. So this all, oh yeah, there's a Ruination. Okay. All right. So the rotation's it feels very similar. Why is my Hannah Gul'dan highlighted? What makes my Hannah Gul'dan highlight? Gul'dan. Uh, Sometimes it highlights, but I'm not sure why. Summons. Oh, increases the. Oh, okay. I see. It doesn't matter. It's totally irrelevant. All right. Just makes it cast a little harder. All right. Dreadstalkers, Infernal Bolt. Okay, this is all pretty straightforward. The rotation, I guess it's the same except that you don't have to cast Vile Fiend. It's like automatically cast. The cooldown manager kind of stinks because I can't tell how many procs of demonic cores I have available, or I haven't figured out how that's shown. Oh, Power Siphon's in the wrong spot. This should be over here. I gotta keep up. Nice. Let's try this. Okay. I'm gonna have to play with my cooldown manager. It's very hard for me to get used to this. But I think the damage rotation is about the same. Okay. So far the damage rotation feels fine. The main thing about demo is I think what's making it seem really good is 15-second Howl's Hair. That alone will turn any class into a good class. A 15-second AoE fear is so absurd. I can't wait. All right. So we're playing demo here. Let me reload my UI. All right. Shadow Priest, Affliction Lock, and a Marks Hunter. Man, getting a lot of casters today. Isn't that weird? I feel like that's unusual. All right, I'm gonna play Soul Harvester because Soul Harvester is way more fun. Solo Soul Harvester. This all looks fine. Gear wise, fine. Okay. All right, let's do it. We'll do this. This is a pretty high rated lobby. I don't love this map. It's actually a super annoying map, but I think everyone will probably stay down because it's all casters anyway. So fake the kick. Tongues this guy. Wait, where's my pet? The guy just like, I think this hunter is doing some wacky damage. Holy, wait, this Shadow Priest is doing wacky damage. That's some nutty stuff. Hear this guy? We just high mountain torrent each other back and forth. I love that. Gonna wall here. Not great, but we're hanging in there. Coil him. Got interrupted. I'm gonna send my Tyrant or my Felguard a little early, just because I think this is a game that's gonna end real soon. Oh shoot, we lose. Blow this guy. Oh my gosh, this feels horrible. We got out damaged so badly. I'm not super surprised. We had a huge advantage early on, but the longer the game went, we just got ground down by pure damage. I mean, it was also like a disc priest, so like a void priest, so they probably doubled our team's damage, something like that. Slowsy, you've had the same small map all day. Yeah, I really hate this map. It's fine. It's fair when it's like all ranged. I'm at the biggest disadvantage because my pets don't like going up and down the stairs, but it doesn't matter too much. Got interrupted. That's okay. I had his pet on focus for some reason. We're somehow mega behind. I'm just gonna wall just to like try and buy some time. Getting absolutely murdered. Dude, I'm gonna die. For really no reason. That stinks. This Shadow Priest is doing crazy damage. Is he gonna go 6-0? We're gonna find out. Not much. That's the French EU AWC Warlock. Yeah, I recognize the name. I know he's really good. Once you're at this rating, though, it's kind of hard to tell the difference. Everyone's like pretty good mechanically, you know. The biggest difference is really like what makes somebody really good at AWC versus someone like me who's like just good at solo shuffle is like they can communicate and coordinate really well. That's the key. But like mechanically, you know, we'll all like, you know, dodge each other's kicks and stuff. Shadow Lord there to kind of mess up his combo. Just do my stuff from behind a corner because I can. Start hitting this guy. I don't think we have a real idea of who we want to go on, but I think the this guy's as good as target as any. Dang, I don't know. Feels like I'm getting kind of my butt kicked here. So I just sent my wall because we simply need... Wow, he just could not do any damage. I feel bad for the Shadow Priest. He was like at 20% health the entire game. Let's see. Not much. You're only good enough to see the pros and Blitz. Yeah. It's pretty fun though to see pros in your games, you know? You just got 2400 for the first time in Shuffle the other day. I mean, 2400 is really good. Pros though, you know, like they've been playing for 20 years or whatever. They're all like super insane. So I'm gonna play super aggro because I think they're gonna probably give my Shadow Priest the rough time. So I want them to go on me more. Oh, they interrupted me. Alright, we are slowly falling behind again. I don't know why. But I gotta play forward. Oh, oops, wrong curse. I've gotta force them to hit me. That's the issue here. Nobody's hitting me. Oh, dang it. Well, at least he got to do some damage that time, so I think I had the right approach. So I guess it's either I'm going 0-6 or this lock is going 6-0. That's the situation here. Oh man, he's going imp. That's like big brain stuff. I can't do that. I never play with an imp. Okay. I think I mostly want to go on the Shadow Priest. But whoever's more available, you know? If this Marks Hunter is kind of playing a little further out, I hit him. Coil. I'll just trinket that. I think we want to get super aggro here. Stun him. Tyrant. It's a good Tyrant, actually. Oh, I'm gonna stun that guy. Buy some time. Send every cooldown I have. Tyrant, Fellord, you name it. Hellstone. Fear. Hit this guy while the other guy runs. Oh, I got interrupted. Dang. I think the Hunter is the best target here. What might change our mind is like if we get some actual like cooldowns out. I need to port and reset a little. Interrupt that. Big damage here. Got the spurs, so now we just train this guy. Don't die, no! Oh my gosh. I'm going 0-6. I feel like I'm actually not playing that badly. I don't even think I'm playing that badly. But I'm actually getting crushed here. This happens. Let's see, you've been able to get high rated and blitz every season, so it's cool seeing like us. And yeah, your old WoW friends wouldn't believe it. If they still play it, you don't have any. Yeah, all my old WoW friends from back in the day, they've quit. But the thing is, like, sooner or later they'll come back. I strongly believe that. Everybody comes back sooner or later. Maybe midnight, you know? You never know when the expansion is that like people will suddenly start making their comeback. Dang it. I cursed the wrong guy again. That's a really early dispersion. No, don't die. Dang. I don't know. I feel like something should die here soon. We got the disperse, got the turtle. Right? Never mind. Guess I'll just die. Uh, that's rough. That's pretty unlucky. I think I actually don't know why. Don't know why that went so south. I feel like I've gotta try that again. I mean, I should go to bed, but if we get a quick Q pop, I'm gonna totally take it. But that's not a good showing. Might be a little on the tired side, but I also think that like I didn't play it that badly. Very frustrating because there were a lot of rounds where like I was pretty close to getting a kill and just kind of fell a little short. And I'm wondering if it's just like I just haven't played enough demo in Solo Shuffle in a while. Who knows? MF Wafa, hello, hello. How are you doing? All right, I know I said I was going to go to bed, but let's go ahead and accept this cue. Let's do it. Uh, Yeah, let's take the cue. All right. And in the meantime, so you have a question. How is lock at midnight? Have I tried it? So I'm just now trying to play around with some of the specs and stuff. It's so far looking really good, but uh, what I don't know is in beta, can you actually do PvP? I think I have to level up and do like quests and stuff. So that's kind of annoying because I'm not going to be. I don't even know what max level is. Is max level 90? All right, hold on. Reloading UI. Kieran, that's how you normally do? Yeah, you know what? Well, I just went 06. Everyone goes 06. It's just a... Dude, something is wrong with my WoW. I get these crazy... So you have to reload your UI, because if you don't, then your loadouts get messed up. But I think I just... I don't know. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it works. Okay. Anyway, playing Blitz, Hellcaller, no pet. Sack the pet. I think everything seems okay so far. Oh, it's a tank lobby. It's the first time I had a tank lobby in a while. 3K game. I am Horde. Okay. But yeah, the talent points seem really good. I think the spell pruning so far has seemed very good. Like a nice balance of spell pruning. They took out some stuff for sure, but I think what they took out is actually it's kind of on the more annoying side anyway. Bjorn, good night. Oh yeah, good night. Yeah, you know what? Tomorrow's a new day. Get some more lock games in, and if they don't work out, devastation all the way. No, yeah, I'm probably gonna turn in after this game here. Yeah, we just run it up mid and just do as much damage as we can. Super simple. So they have a couple stealthers, so we'll kind of keep an eye out for our cart. But we have we have a tank and a DK and I don't know. I don't know what Guardian Druids do, but they can actually stealth and do sneaky stuff. They're not the worst tank for this, I think. Something weird going on here. If he's pushing aggressively there, then seems like I gotta help out. Nice, killed that guy. Oh wait, Prot Pally. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to do about that thing. Missed my kick. Doesn't matter. Big damage. Send this guy back home. Spin the flag. Nice. Spun it. Can I grab it? This is bad. I maybe should not have grabbed the crystal. Usually it's a good thing, but Our whole team is kind of in a. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Oh, what a huge rescue! That's a rescue for the ages. I didn't know you could rescue that far. That was crazy. Why can't I target that guy? Totally untargetable. This pally. Oh, there we go. Weirdest thing. All right. Well, we capped the flag. That's pretty good. Hey, Dash. Hey, Stinky. Came from the guides. Oh yeah, nice. Gonna try out lock. Good luck. Good luck. It's not the easiest thing to try out for the first time. You will get trained into the ground, but it's pretty fun. Very, very satisfying. You can do a ton of damage. All right. Uh, they're really like hanging out at our cart. Oh man, we lost the cart. I wasn't in it for long, for a while there. Shoot, I died inside of it too. Really bad. They can very quickly catch up unless we get one back. But we have 2 people dead. It's gonna be tough. Oh yeah, I think they're actually gonna they can win. Okay, nice. We got one of the carts back. Oh, we lost it again. All right, let's see if we can get it back. It's a very close game. If they close out this cart, then we lose. Nice. All right, this is very important for us. Huge play. All right, we just killed them. Maybe we can get a crystal too. But I think, yeah, I like this guy's got the right idea. Let's make sure they don't, because they were very quick to charge our cart last time. Yeah, this guy here. Oh no, we need a healer here though. Okay, I died outside the cart, that's good. But I think we might lose unless we get some backup there. At least the Guardian Druid can't die. I mean, he's like just hanging out there. Dash, this is beta. No, so I've been playing both the beta and this is retail right now. Can you actually do BGs and stuff in retail or in beta? I don't even know. were actually losing these team fights. Crazy. I think it's like surprising to me that we're winning this game so far, because I think the other team is actually winning all of these team fights, and I think they're going to end up winning the game unless we take this card back again. That's the big question mark. Can I get there in time? Yeah, they're going to win. Oh, they got the crystal. I think that wins it too. No, we got the crystal. No, they win. Because we couldn't take this card back. That's insane to lose that. I guess the guy tried to cap the flag before it ended. Uh, that was totally winnable. We just everyone went to the flag instead of this cart. It's a pretty big throw because we were ahead by probably like 300 or 400 points at some point. Oh well, it's pretty well played though by the other team. Um, it's actually it's actually impressive that we lasted as long as we did. Canary, we had them. I know it was so close. Were you on the team? Yeah, I didn't see, but that was so close. Um, I think our person with yeah, if we had gone for the cart instead of the flag, we could have won. You were the druid? Oh yeah, you were holding down the fort. Yeah, it's funny because like we were losing every team fight, so it was not it was actually amazing that we got so close to winning because we could not like last. I was dying constantly. Well, we'll see if we get a Q pop actually, you know what? It is getting late. It's getting late my time, so I am actually going to turn in now. But GG's everybody. Hope you had a great Saturday. I may be on tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know. Probably going to watch AWC anyway. And yeah, we had some good queues. We won a bunch. Went 0-6. So won and lost a bunch. But yeah, GG's everybody. Thanks for watching. Catch you all soon. Tune into AWC if you don't normally watch it. It's actually pretty fun. So it's finals tomorrow. Oh yeah. Hey there, Taylor. It's been a while. Thank you. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll try and stream tomorrow evening at least. If I have more time tomorrow, I'll stream more, but kind of TBD. All right. Peace all.